Alrighty, holy crap, this took a while to do, but, I'm back, and for who knows how long. Oh boy. I really wanted to do videos for Endwalker. I mean, can you blame me? The game just came out. I got early access. Although I didn't use it until a whole day later. It is currently the 4th of December. Oh boy. Anyways, we gotta go talk to Alpha now. Alrighty, we're getting a weapon coffer for eye level 515. What is my... Ooh. I forgot they added weapon slots. That's like exactly my... Oh boy, that sucks. Well, to be fair, I didn't finish this either, so it's my own fault. Anyway, we're dallying. I'm probably gonna keep this one though, because it's definitely gonna look cooler. Yeah, I got time to talk, Alfie. What do you want, my boy? Would like to gather everyone in Dawn's Respite. Together we had situations or something. Okay. Oh, they're gonna talk. Alright, what did you drag me here for? Oh, they're not actually going to talk. Okay, cool. Let us take stock of the facts, shall we? The crisis at hand began with the sudden appearance of ominous towers and in a multitude of locations throughout the world. We have since learned that such structures were brought into being by an organization known as the Telophoroi. The Telophoroi started purpose stated. It's like 3 a.m. Leave me alone. A purpose is to create the final days of eons past, an apocalyptic event that would result in the destruction of all we hold dear. Already have these towers of theirs been caused to untold suffering. Countless innocents kidnapped and imprisoned, their faith perverted for primal summonings. Yo, you think these towers are on the moon too? Because I mean, yeah, if they're all over the world, then they're definitely going to be at Razatan. But are they on the moon? They probably are, I'm sure. Unless we find a way to deal with the corruptive aura surrounding the spires, we can't even get close enough to rescue anyone. Those shielded with the blessing of light seem to be able to resist being tempered at least. But after what happened to Arnvold and Fordola, we need to be very, very careful about how we proceed. Oh boy. I guess we're just starting this off with the recap exposition, and that's why it's not voice. You know, this is the last time on Shadowbringers, this time on Endwalker. You know, it's like the season 6 of the series. Anyways, while the threads close to home are paramount. Hold on. I just realized something. There we go. Okay. Oh, I didn't read that one. Shit. As you know, the Telophoroi are under the leadership of Fan Daniel and one other delightful fellow, Xenos Ye Galvis, the Crown Prince and our dear friends. Oh, my murder bro. I've heard people calling him different variations on that, and honestly, I like it, so I adopted it. I've adopted Xenos as my murder buddy, murder bro, something, murder pal. The murdering menagerie. Sure. Today he reclaimed his old body. To date, he's reclaimed his old body, murdered Emperor Varys, and plunged Garlemald into even deeper despair, a deeper pit of chaos. The capital has probably seen the worst of it for a good while. It saw the bloodiest fighting in the War of Succession, but that has since changed, and in troubling ways. Really? What, have they turned to cannibalism? Is it going all Mad Max over there? Just gonna arrive in Garlemald. First thing we see is like a painted up Garlean shouting, "Witness me!" Aye, during our continence, the air was not once rent by the barking of cannons or the cries of discord. 'Twas an eerie fog of silence which did blanket that ruined city. I find it surprising how I was able to read that with most ease, some ease, I don't know, some ease. The inhabitants appeared to have been tempered, and with nary a word spoken did they labor to transform the palace into a soaring edifice born of nightmares. I'm surprised I was able to pronounce edifice first try without stuttering or something. If they were indeed made thralls, it seems safe to assume that these events too were orchestrated by the Telophoroi. Yeah. Yeah, I would say so. But, okay, so far we only know that the members of the Telophoroi are just Fandaniel and Xenos, but, like, I don't know. Are we just gonna fight a bunch of other Sundered Asians too? Anyways, an army of primals is awful enough, but in light of recent events, I fear it's only the prelude to an even greater catastrophe. I've been clicking. I clicked like 3 times. I don't know. It might be that congestion. We need to devise means to counter this threat and quickly before our allies are overwhelmed. By the way, how weird of me to just do a stream at 3:33 a.m. I mean, no one's gonna watch this, but do people watch me in general? Oh boy, we'll find a way in Charlie, and I'm sure of it. Oh, when Master Fortuno, it's pronounced Fortuno, I believe. His comments regarding the final days were curious, to say the least. The form knows more than it's letting on. Oh, you know it does. Sorry to interrupt. Oh, Totaro, what do you want? You can never interrupt. We've just received word from Mistress Kryl. She says the arrangements for you to visit have been finalized. We're going to Charlian! Alright, we're to head to Limsa and board the next ship bound for Charlian. Oh, we're going straight there, boys! On the arrival, present yourself as associates of the studies of Baldessian. Come to assist the others of Restoration. Already digging this music. Already digging it. This is the music they used in the action trailer. The arrangements may be settled. What are your thoughts? They must race at the prospect of returning home after so long. It's no longer their home. They're what's the word for aborted after the kid is born? Abandoned? Orphaned. They've been orphaned. Can you use that as a verb? I'm going to orphan you. No, I'm eager to see it, of course. Of course. He is a horse. Elf. We should set off at once. I tried to work it in. It's too hard. It's too hard. I'll accompany you to the docks. You need at least one person there to wait and cry and wish you safe journey. Oh, Tataru! Oh. Keeping it very cinema. Gonna do that whole scene, Fuck, how did it go? It's a fucking classic and it's been parodied by everything. How does it go? Here's looking at you, Toots. Was that it? Or don't go. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. What is happening? Okay, you're talking about drug tests or something in my free company. I feel like I should have covered that, but, hold on. Maybe what do I do? I don't need a cup. There we go. That works. Wait, I could just teleport there, I'm sure. Yeah, let's go to Limsa. By the way, yes, sticking with Dragoon has been my main and will remain my main for the main part of this journey of the main storyline. Should use the main Aetheryte Plaza to travel. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, that's cool! It straight up just shows you a map of the Aetheryte crystals now. Oh, you can click them too. It's no longer just the names. It's for the people like me who fucking can never remember them and have to like go to each one before they finally get to the one that they're meant to get to. Oh, there's a long line. Hi, people. Hi, folks. Chert? What is chert? Yeah! Give him a little cheer. Give him a little cheer. Oh. Got him! First try. Everyone's here, which is good. Tataru. Tataru. There you are. Tataru. Tataru! Fucking eagle. Tataru. There you are. Just hidden in his bunny man's groin. Everyone here which is good because I've already paid for your passage, and the fee is non-refundable. The ship for Charlene should be pulling into port soon, so please follow me and have all your luggage in hand. What? Tiny Tataru carrying tons of alliteration is hard. I don't know why you felt the need to alliterate there. Oh, this is the scene from the trailer. Yeah, it was like the beginning part, where it's just the docks and cute Tataru's crying and waving. Best girl must protect.
They've almost finished loading our cargo. We should be ready to depart right on schedule.
Oh, here we go. Schedule. Okay, easy there, boy.
Excellent. 'Tis nice to have a smooth beginning to one's journey, at the very least.
Well, it seems smooth enough so far.
It's funny.
Did I remember to increase the graphics? I put like a whole new computer just for this game, even though it's completely unnecessary. I got like a fucking RTX 3060. Cost a pretty penny. But what's funny? You got a joke for us, Thancred? Yes?
Master Louis Soir came here on a ship very much like this one.
And to Charlene will return on this one. Whatever happened to what's her face? Took Tupsamari, didn't she? Fuck, what was her name? You think I'd remember, considering she was a huge part of the last expansion. Whatever. Master Louis Soir.
And now, years later, the street urchin he befriended that day is bound for his mentor's homeland.
Oh.
With his mentor's grandchildren, no less.
It's funny how fate works sometimes. It's a small world.
'Tis upon reflection that every twist of time's river and fate's whims are brought into sharp relief.
The fuck did you say to me?
Thou hast matured much in the intervening years. Wert thou not caught attempting to relieve Master Louis Soir of his purse scant moments after he made landfall upon
Wait,
his
that's how you met him? He was trying to rob the man. I mean, I guess it makes sense.
Oh, really? Now that's a tale I'd like to hear.
Oh, and I would like to hear them tell them. Imagine telling just a random group of kids 10 years later that, hey, I tried to pickpocket your grandpa. That's how I met him. I feel like Estinian should have been there before. I mean, he went
Sir Estinian?
everywhere trying to just find the eyes of Nidhogg during Stormblood. That means yes. That's a yes.
Strangers newly met. Why this stiff formality?
Oh.
I merely meant it as a professional courtesy.
He's going to. He's a little tsundere. He's like, dude, fucking call me by my first name, Alphano. He's doing that bit. Like, be friendlier with me.
I'd rather you dispense with the sirs, especially in private company.
Private company? We're out in public, dude.
Or I'll be forced to respond in kind, little Lord Alphano.
Ouch. He was just being polite. Why you gotta go straight for the soft spot, man?
Better.
Like brothers. Oh, Tataru, don't cry. Oh.
Are you all right, Tataru? You seem positively distraught.
Distraught?
Sad little
Me?
potato.
Don't be silly. I think it's lovely that they get to see their homeland.
Oh, is she homesick?
It's
What?
just... we're trying to thwart the schemes of an army hellbent on destroying the world.
Okay, so it's something else.
And, once again, I have to stay behind and worry that this is the last time I'll get to see my friends.
Yeah, she wasn't... Tataru really hasn't been with us since Stormblood, huh? I'll bring them back safe and sound, I promise. No sense in worrying about... Yeah, be nice. Rest assured, we are the Warrior of Light. I can say this with 100% fact. This isn't kindness for the sake of being kind or whatever. Our promises, no way of keeping, like Alice said. I will bring back their body parts if I have to, and
Good.
reanimate them like
Still
Frieza.
here.
And then sew them together. Oh! These two!
Hori! Coulternay! What brings you all this way?
I couldn't even remember their names. Like, I remember who they are, but not how we know them. Or their
To
names.
assist the Maelstrom and the Kobolds with a lunar primal operation, so we thought we'd see you off before heading to the tower.
But I feel like you've known them at least since, I want to say, post-game ARR.
Flamine and the others wish you all a safe journey, and promise that they'll look after things here until you return.
I could be wrong about that. Anyways, yeah, do that for me. This is a level 50
We
zone
will too,
anyways.
of
I'm sure you'll
course.
do fine.
Aye. We, your fellow Scions of the Seventh Dawn, will do our part to ensure the end of the world
Okay,
won't
so that part's
happen on
obvious.
our
Like,
watch.
yeah, we probably know them through the organization. Makes sense.
We set the sail. All aboard for Charlotte.
Oh, we're going to Charlene. Oh, beautiful zone. I can't wait to see it. Did I remember to up my graphics? This is the second time I asked myself.
It's time.
I'm pretty sure I put it to maximum. This deal.
Then we must delay no longer. We will contact you the moment we learn aught of value. Wish us luck.
Oh, bye, Tataru.
Have a safe journey, and please, please, be careful.
Oh, just for you, sure. Probably goes to throw Alphino off the ship. Swim, bitch! So are we gonna... I don't know, this is just some suspicion. Are we gonna get attacked like halfway there? On the ship? No, I feel like it would have done the glowy thing that says like, oh, we're about to do a thing. Item level synced, or whatever.
A fate beyond the horizon that cannot be
Solo
defined.
event.
A future undefined and in flux.
Is this supposed to be... I'm pretty sure it
In
is.
uncertain times, naught but the simplest words of wisdom will suffice.
I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be Emmett Selk.
That which lives is
Oh,
destined
Yoshi
to die.
probably saw how much we liked him and just decided to hire on his voice actor as the narrator for the next one. Oh yeah, we'll have a nice end, alright.
Treasure every moment, every step of your descent.
I feel like just by having hung out with Emmett for so much during the last game, or the last expansion, like you could probably read along with those subtitles and get his countenance
There, in the depths
similar.
where souls and stars rest, find your
What, are we gonna find another Umbra on Eorzea? That'd be so cool. I mean, we could check, right? We could breathe underwater now. Oh, Charlian! Going past Ravania to get there. Just give a wave to Hraesvalgr while you pass by. I'm sure he's around. He's flying about somewhere, I'm sure. Thanks for that time you lent me your eyeball. Oh. Oh. Are they doing a callback? This is a callback.
Here.
Yo! Yo!
Feel.
They're doing a thing!
Think.
Except this time I'm decked out in awesome Dragoon gear. By the way, this is just glamoured. I actually have some Eden gear on, I think.
The day
It's
has barely dawned,
mixed.
my fellow earlier riser.
It's mixed set 490 and 520. So it's not like a BIS set or
we're
anything.
hardly alone in that.
Oh.
Envious of those still sleeping soundly, no doubt.
I'm glad he's able to talk to us so comfortably again. At least that's what it seems like. What's up, my
Called
boy?
out to you, you say? Hmm.
Yeah, she's still singing in my
I've heard
ear.
nothing myself.
Well, you don't have her blessing. You don't see
In
her
any case,
singing.
I dare say the sea air will do you good. Why not join the others on deck?
Sure.
Charlian should be coming into view at any moment.
Alright, hey, Heidelin, you mind knocking off the ominous singing? You're a great singer, babe. You know I love you, but... yeah. I like to think that this is actually, like, Heidelin singing. What was the name of the lady who sang this song? I forget. I know it was someone that, like, someone on the team, not Yoshi P. Or maybe it was... No, it wasn't Yoshi P, because they had this song way back in 1.0, back when he still was involved in it. Just someone on the dev team was like, yo, this chick can sing. Put her on. Her voice is beautiful. Heidelin. Oh, I see she was singing to lure us. A siren song. Kind of reminds me of something out of Lord of the Rings, kind of. Like she's gonna turn around and be an old, grizzled man.
My voice
Gandalf.
reaches you. I am glad.
I mean, why wouldn't it? It's a bit concerning that you would state that.
Hear. Feel.
Yes.
Think.
I am. Thank you. I'm not gonna suddenly lose those abilities just because.
Face to face at
yeah.
last. My warrior of light.
She is pretty though.
Guided by the crystal.
Looks like a mannequin though, in those eyes. Guided by the crystal. I can trust your words, no. Yo. Okay, so our character can straight up go from like sassy, how they were in the last game, to like, what the fuck, Heidi? What the fuck are you doing? I mean, I don't know. I'm not as suspicious of Heidelin as everyone else now, but that last game was kind of a revelation, so I'm not gonna be that direct, maybe. Why now, Heidi?
After your sojourn in the First, I believe you have your answer.
Am I dumb then for not knowing it?
You have gained an understanding of what I truly am.
Yeah, you're a primal.
Heidelin has always been a primal.
Scary. Okay. So we... Oh, excuse me, hiccups. So we are just tempered by her.
Zodiac was created to forestall the apocalypse, which threatened the ancient world. And I was brought forth to bind him.
You know, I think the fact we were even given the option to say, hey, I don't trust you anymore, means that maybe our tempering is slightly different from what a typical tempering is. Maybe? Or I don't know.
Yet 7 times now, those who would orchestrate a return to that bygone era had rejoined a shard to the god I had sundered.
Yeah,
the
but...
greater his strength grows, the swifter does mine own diminish. The power to draw your mind into the rift betwixt is no longer mine to wield.
But you have the ability to appear before us. But you couldn't before? What's your reasoning there? Because it feels like appearing in some kind of whatever apparition this is would be easier to do than pulling my soul into an entirely another dimension. I don't know. Maybe that's just my logic.
Yet though it taxes me sorely,
I'm sure it does.
I dare not leave these words unsaid.
Aha. Okay. What? Let me guess. Your next line will be, here, feel, think.
Guidance,
no.
You and your companions have accepted the burden of this star's troubled past.
Yeah.
A
Can't have to.
conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine.
What does that mean?
Wheels shudder and turn. Conflict looms. Monumental.
Yeah.
Which will decide the fate of this world and all life upon it.
Okay. Tell me more.
When you truly understand what is at stake.
She has like 8 eyes. Or 9 eyes if you count that, you know, all of them. Like the center one and like those tiny circles around it. She has 9 eyes per, or pupils per eyeball. She must have like mosquito vision or something.
Then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
Yo, did we talk to Heidi back when we were still the Azim? Is that what she means?
Cast your peepers to the fore, folks. Sharlayan's just over yonder.
Sharlayan! Wait, she has a mask too! That's not a brooch or something. That's not a adornment. That's a mask! That's a mask! Wait, what did she say? I got too excited.
Again.
Shit.
And
Okay.
soon.
I got too excited. I wasn't paying attention. I don't know, I got so excited by the fact that she has a mask, because now I'm like, wait, there's got to be some connection there. Because, like, Zodiark's followers, you know, the Asians all wore masks, so what is the significance of hers versus theirs? They're linked in ways we don't know. Or maybe I'm just overanalyzing.
Oh, what a fine morning. Oh, still a bit stiff though.
Well, I mean, you're the one who chose to sleep on the floor.
And a good morning to you too. Taking a look at the island already?
I took a look at Heidelin.
Then let's go. Let's go. Might still be room in the prow if we're lucky.
That sounds pervy, though. Took a look at Heidelin. Never say that. Never structure a subject like that in that way.
Ah, the sleepers have arisen.
They're playing this song in the background.
There she is. Good old Sharlayan.
Oh, I see it.
Oh. Oh, Yoshi P. So aesthetic. Oh my god.
Home at last. Well, maybe not in Father's eyes, but we'll manage on our own.
Oh my god.
If we must.
The scene, this moment, and this song all coming together, giving me the goose pimples.
You're not alone in this, don't you?
Indeed.
This really does
It's
feel like an
as
ending.
Celestinian said. Forget not the comrades who boarded this ship at your side.
Yes, the power of friendship. Stronger than God itself!
Thank you, my friends. We are ever grateful for your steadfast support.
Of course. When are you gonna get your Nolith? That's what they're called, right? The Nolith?
Upon arrival, we will be disembarking into the heart of Sharlayan proper.
She started the over song. What?
There is
Started
no
over
greater
the song.
concentration of wisdom in all the world. I am confident that somewhere within that center of knowledge and learning, we will find the answers we seek.
So with the Sharlayans having owned and used the anti-tower for such a long time, I could totally imagine something like that being used to find out the existence of the other shards, right? Because, I mean, that thing's already very mystical and whooshy whoosh. Yo, that just... It seems like it. Bam. Zoom. To the moon. Oh, nut. Excuse me.
Sharlayan,
Oh,
the
thanks for that
solitary
full
island
service.
nation of the northern seas.
It's a
Where
statue.
under the watchful gaze of Thaliak, patron
But it
deity
doesn't
of
make sense where that
scholars,
water's coming from.
academics hoard all manner of knowledge and secrets. Once, they deigned to accept foreign students into a distant colony maintained in the Dravanian hinterlands.
Yeah, that was New Sharlayan. This is Old Sharlayan.
How swiftly they abandoned it once the first Garlean boot set hostile foot on Alamegan soil.
The cowards. They were on the other side of the continent, and you were like, nope, we're dipping.
So averse to the prosecution of war, these men of wisdom, your would-be allies.
Who said they were would-be allies? They're all a bunch of nerds and dorks. Yo, maybe that's why they made Scholar so I don't want to say bad, but like not as
I
flashy.
thought they'd never let us off the ship. What's next then? Entry applications?
Like they're just gonna give scholars a hard time in this game just because they're wrapped up in Charlie and like we're just trying to we're just
Hopefully
shitting
they
on
find no
scholars.
cause to deny
That's what I'm
us.
getting at. Oh, you know they will.
Hasn't Charlie in orbit severed relations with foreign powers?
My lance is
Those of us
better.
without direct ties, myself included.
Yours is
may
sparkier,
be
but mine
refused
glows.
outright.
Yeah, you might be.
'Tis true that, as a nation, Charlian only forms trade agreements with a select few neutral countries.
Mm-hmm.
But from a practical standpoint, an island cannot afford to be overly strict with its borders. Especially not if that island's people are wholly devoted to the accumulation of knowledge.
I mean, just look at what happened with Japan. The U.S. eventually came along. We're like, open your borders.
If one submits the proper paperwork, with satisfactory evidence of identity and intent, then foreigners may be granted entry.
All right, that seems easy.
May.
May?
Quite. So let us be absolutely clear on these points before we proceed.
Cool. So me and Istanine can just proceed to jump over the border. Oh, nobody's gonna understand that because nobody knows I'm Mexican. Now you're gonna understand it because I just said it.
The immigration officer will ask for your affiliation.
Ándale,
and
amigo,
your
tenemos
purpose
que
of
comprar.
visiting.
Que,
Considering Charlian's views on
fuck.
intervention,
My Spanish
I strongly
sucks.
suggest we avoid any mention of the Scions.
Oh yeah, that'll probably get us kicked. Well, I mean, I feel like they would know, right? Like, okay, the fact that we have the Archon symbols, but they would probably know that, hey, you're not, you're like, we never see you here. Who are you, and why do you have the Archon mark?
Kral has laid the groundwork for us to act as associates of the students of Baldessian, and our ostensible reason for being here is to aid in their order's restoration.
Oh, well, never mind then. Okay, so what? Restoration after the loss of the Isle of Val? That was the one that Kral survived, right?
Grahatir, it might expedite our progress should an actual student be seen at the head of our little group. Would you mind leading the way?
I always forget that he was a student here.
Of course. The immigration offices were this way, as I recall. Shall we?
Oh boy, not a fan of having to relive this. The immigration offices. Eesh.
Greetings.
Hello.
We've just arrived and are eager to make our way into the city.
Very much
Would
so.
you be so kind as to process our entry applications?
Let me in.
Certainly. I see by your mark you are an Archon.
Okay, question then. If that's all it takes, then what's to keep someone like Lise from getting in here? Lisa's Archon mark was fake, given to her by Lolo, not Lolo, fuck, what was his name? Fuck! What was his name? Oh, I feel terrible. You know, back when she was still Yida. What was his name? It's something with an M. Fuck. Whatever. Point standing.
I am.
What if you just?
Grahatir of the students.
What if you
of
just give
Baldessian
yourself the tattoo and like, they just let you walk right through? What about me? I don't have that
I was
tattoo.
assigned to an Eorzean survey team, but have returned to assist
Oh,
with the
we're his
reclamation of my
+1
order.
or +7.
Associates here will provide additional support.
She didn't seem happy about that.
Very good. I have paperwork detailing your group and its scheduled
Never
arrival
mind.
for today.
Okay.
And it seems some few of your companions are also Archons. If you'll step forward, we can process those applications first.
Do I get a mark? Is it like one of those concert stamps that like they just put it on the back of your hand and like you're good to go in and out as long as you still have it?
Ishtola rule.
Okay. Wow. You don't even need a pen, eh? That's...
See how it glows. That list is etherically linked with the citizen registry kept in the main repository.
Oh, okay. And here I thought she was just doing it to be showy. Be like, I don't need no pen. Just being extra.
I've confirmed your status as Archons and amended your travel records accordingly.
Ah.
Welcome home.
Okay, so that's how people like Yushtola would, or not Yushtola,
Now,
Ida,
who do we have here?
Lise, be kept from going back in.
Alphino Leveilleur.
And Alice
Leveilleur.
Can you imagine if we tried to bring Lise? It was like, get the fuck out of here!
Applications have also been approved.
Nobody
The
likes
streets
Lise.
are abuzz with talk of how House Leveilleur's lord disowned his young progeny.
Oh, why you gotta bring that up right now, man? It's still a sore spot. Or lady, woman. You see, you just hurt their feelings.
And while such personal circumstances constitute no reason to deny you entry, I urge you to avoid exacerbating your present situation. Times are quite troubled enough already.
What, even here?
We shall keep that in mind.
I guess they're not so unaffected, then.
These last two are not Sharlayan natives, but you will find their credentials are in order. An application was made in advance.
Thank you, Tataru. The two dragoons.
Name and occupation?
I mean, Abril Knox, a hero for fun. Slash warrior of light. Artisan. That one's not entirely true. Before Endwalker, I was actually, I got my Burger King crown for crafting, so. Yeah, artisan.
Indeed. Your profile describes you as an adventurer, but one also trained in the rather more constructive pursuits of procurement and production.
Hell yeah.
You may enter. And you, sir?
I always like to joke that I'm actually a carpenter main, not a dragoon main.
Justinian Valino, formerly of the Order of the Knights Dragoon in Ishgard.
Even though he's like the only dragoon we ever saw in Ishgard, unless you did the dragoon quest line.
Formerly, at least. And what, pray tell, is your profession now?
Former Azure Dragoon? Oh. He's unemployed!
If you'll allow me...
Yes, please, give him a job. Hey, Kryle.
My associate is a mercenary, hired for his strength at arms. Surely you are aware of the dangers we often face on our forays into the wilderness.
Mistress Baldessian, if you insist on sponsoring his entry, then so be it.
Okay.
But while I appreciate that desperate times call for desperate measures, I find your choice of company concerning.
What?
Be advised that even a single misstep.
What's so wrong with having Justinian here?
Repercussions for your organization.
Guess she doesn't trust the jobless.
I have every confidence in my chosen company, dear and trusted comrades that they are. But I thank you for your concern.
Yeah, man. Mind your own business. You will never be a better receptionist than Tataru.
Kryl, it is good to see you.
Yep.
Likewise. Long voyage notwithstanding, you will seem none the worse for wear. There
Just a
is
bit
much
stiff.
to discuss, but this is hardly the place. Let's be on our way, shall we?
Yes, let us explore. Let us explore Sharlayan.
Oh.
your best behavior.
Welcome, friends, to Sharlayan.
Yeah, we're the only two who have never been here.
As your mercenary, I should hope my welcome includes a generous salary.
Damn!
I had to say something, Sir Taciturn.
We already know we're gonna get paid. Why can't he? Here we are! And there they are. Oh boy. Look at the map. Ooh, this place is sizable. It is just straight up like another Limsa kinda. Alright. There she is, Cryle. I'm glad I spotted your ship coming into port. The officers are born bureaucrats and sticklers for detail. In any case, you may relax and take a moment to get your land legs back. Get my legs back. Yeah, they were lost at sea. My butt too, just like what was that show? Misadventures of Flapjack. There it is. Jeez. I don't want the weapon. I don't want this gear either. I'm pretty sure my gear is better than it. The weapon's same item level, but I'm sure the stats are slightly different. Well, of course they are. I mean, this is the stage of the weapon relic where like they let you allocate your own stats, if I recall. Anyways, I had thought to launch directly into an explanation of what I'd learned and how we might proceed. But this is Nemia and Estinian's first time in Sharlayan, and for the rest of you, a homecoming that was long overdue. Yeah, let it show us the sights, man. This is clearly a perfect time for a beach episode. I even got a bathing suit. I just gotta change my glamour real quick. List of places you want to visit and people you're dying to see. Therefore, I propose we postpone our agenda so that you all may have sufficient time to recover your journey from your journey and get your bearings in the city. Once you've settled in, we can reconvene at the Baldessian Annex. How does that sound? Such a chill version of this song. This is a fine suggestion. We may not be welcome at the Levior estate as such, but I should like to nose around the neighborhood all the same. Just see him spying around a corner, hoping to look inside of a window like tears filled. I am equally untethered, as it were. There is no particular place that my kin call home. Okay. Still, I would not pass up the opportunity to reacquaint myself with the city. Likewise, a quick tour of our old haunts might even yield some useful gossip. The annex was west of the Aetheryte Plaza, wasn't it? I shall join you there anon. What does anon mean? They say it like every now and then at the end of sentences when they're like, let's meet there. They always end it with anon. Yes, see you there soon. Bye everyone. Where are you? You're not going, Thancred? Not Thancred. Uriange? Why do I call him Thancred? I too have places I would be remiss not visiting forthwith. By thy leave. What of you, Stinian? My services as a guide are yours for the asking. Did I mention I have the rating skill of a 12th grader? I promise that was a lot more impressive when I was in 6th grade. A bit manic this stream. Anyways, that won't be necessary. Until we reconvene, I prefer to wander the wind where the wind takes me. It just drifts off like a leaf. Oh, but I could. Oh. Okay. Well, Raha, would you like to join us then? You've been gone for quite a while. This would be the perfect way to refresh those dusty old memories of yours. Okay. It's rude. Oh, of course, if you'll have me. Yeah, he does really have a mental age of like 1,000-year-old. Come, Nemia, Sharlayan awaits. Yes! Getting the 5-star tour. Okay. New quest accepted sound. Hey, Graha. After you, my friend. I am more than content to follow in your lead. Okay, keep him on your side. Oh, okay. That's interesting, because I saw that they are doing this now. They're doing, like, walk-along things. But, if I saw there was a thing saying that, oh, this is, like, having problems or something. You can leave Graha Tia behind by entering a different area using the Ethernet or by putting too much distance between you. You can also speak with Graha Tia and select the option to part ways. If you wish to have Graha Tia accompany you again, return and speak with him at the original location. This reminds me of like those Assassin's Creed espionage or like eavesdrop missions. Oh boy. While Graha Tia is accompanying you, next try speaking with Kryle. Okay. All set. Then let us be on our way. Our first stop, amusingly enough, will be the Last Stand. It's a cafe on the west side of the harbor. Okay. That's... okay, Kryle now also accompanying me. Lead your two companions to the Last Stand and we will speak with Kryle at the destined location. Okay. While you are accompanied, you may encounter conversation points along the way which offer additional topics of discussion. This is interesting. Enter the glowing area to speak with your quest companions to initiate their bonus conversations. Enjoy exploring your surroundings together. Okay. Okay, they follow almost the... No, pretty much the same pace. That kind of reminds me of Chrono Trigger. Kinda. Oh, not my minion. Talk, part ways, nothing. Okay. Discuss the statue. Yeah, let's talk about it. Wait, what I click? What I click? I clicked the other option. I want to talk about the statue. Where is it? Ah, now that's a sight one could hardly forget. The great statue of Thalak. Thaliak? As a student of Baldessian, I usually quartered on the Vial of Val, but I would gaze upon the scholar's wise features every time I returned by ship to the city. There it is. That's Thal. Neat. Alright. Giant statue. Oh, I just talk. I'm grateful to have Kryle help in reacquainting myself with this place. It's almost as if I'm seeing it with all new eyes as you are. Okay. Giant statue in the harbor. That thing there. The path leading out toward the sea is known as Thalic Stow, so named for the statue of the scholar which stands at its end. As you know, the Charlian people prize the accumulation of wisdom above all else. Thus, when Thalic was chosen as our patron deity, it was more a matter of protagonism than belief. Pragmatism. No such thing as protagonism. An alignment of principles, as it were. We have honored him with a rather impressive sculpture, yes, but our faith is not so restrictive as that of, say, the Ishgardians. Individual Charlians can, and do, worship the divines of their own choosing. That's cool. Talk. Come, let's head to the cafe. It may not seem so at a glance, but the Last Stand is actually a very important part of the city. Alright. Well, there's more people standing around this one. Why are you so bustling? Well, I mean, of course it is. It's the next zone. Okay, well, this is interesting. Oh, hey. That company turned on the things. Sweet. Reduced rates. We're gonna need that for when we go to the moon. Yeah, they broke the cap on the 999 guild to travel. We're here at the Last Stand. I may have not mentioned this before, but although our research into nutrition and food preparation is quite extensive, the average Charlian tends to regard seasoning and flavor with a certain indifference. They don't care about good food then. That sucks. So local cuisine is just a non-existent thing here. Non-existent. How can I put this? The food is bland. It's as encapsulated by our infamous Archon loaf. Yeah, I can imagine. The prevailing sentiment towards cuisine is dietary value first and taste and distance second. I would hate it here. I'm sure lots of other people. The only person I could think of where this kind of thing would be a selling point is the captain from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Fuck, what was his name? I don't know. I'm bad with names. There was one pupil at the stadium, however, who could stomach the school's insipid meals no longer. He had quit his lessons and poured all his savings into building a proper eatery. And that's what The Last Stand is? I get it. It's his last stand against the island's just poor taste. And so The Last Stand came to be... It is, as the name implies, the sole dedicated outpost of fine dining in Charlian, the one and only bastion of culinary arts in the Isle of otherwise mediocre fare. I seem to recall their burger being hailed as one of the more impressive items on the menu. Oh, I could go for a burger right now. Not that I ever had the pleasure of eating one myself. We should get one! Hey, Kryl! You're... yeah, you grew. And cloned yourself. That was the second point. Because you were a typical Charlian when it came to cheap and convenient, Raha, but surely Tataru has since taught you how to appreciate a well-prepared dish. We should all stop in when time permits and sample the cafe's delights. Why not now? We could just grab a latte and go or something, you know. Shall we proceed onto the stairs of the cafe? There will take us up to the Aetheryte Plaza. Okay. Oh, these stairs here. Okay. Will they keep up with me? Yeah, they keep up with me. Okay, so I don't need to actually go at a snail's pace. Yo, other video games. This is how trailing missions should be, by the way. Look, I can't even shake them off. You know, none of that whole, like, running ahead and then having to slow down so they catch up and then running ahead again and just to fucking do this. Alright, speak to me. An unusual shape, isn't it? Yeah, it kind of resembles, I don't know what they're called. They kind of look like, yin-yang signs, but not exactly that. And they're like charms used by, like, I don't know, whatever. An unusual, yeah. I assure you, however, that it's perfectly functional aetheryte. Remember to attune yourself before we move on. Ha! It is late. I don't want to yawn. Stop. I need coffee. I need coffee. It is 9 a.m. and I need coffee. Now, being the delight tour guide that I am, I should make mention of the Confluence, a research facility located on the very plaza. Its much vaunted discoveries are the reason Charlian stands at the foremost of teleportation technology. Yeah, if you read the lore, turns out they're the ones who reintroduced aetheryte to all of Eorzea. Now, being the reintroduced or just introduced? I forget. Now, being the diligent tour guide that I am, I should make in deciphering the underlying principles of Allegan aetherites, it allowed us to... Yeah, I was right, rediscovered. Allowed us to understand and reconstruct what was essentially a lost art. And off we go to our next destination. Our path leads northeast to the Agora, Charlian's largest marketplace. Agora. Okay. Oh, northeast. Why was I looking west? Because I'm still... They got rid of the Aether Compass. Item has been moved to my collection. What does that mean? I forget what my collection is. Oh boy. You're pretty. Welcome to Agora, where you can find wares made in Charlian. Charlian has wide a selection of imported goods. They also use to sell questionable prototypes from various research institutes, but I think that practice has thankfully died out for the most part. Well, like someone just dug up an old Charlian sphere thing, tried to pawn it off, and didn't work at all. Scalpers. Filth. Otherwise, I can think of no better place to stock up on your next big adventure. Am I overselling it? Ahem. On a more serious note, the next stop on our tour is one which has a particular relevance to our ultimate purpose here. We must head back to the Aetheryte Plaza, follow the path north, then climb the stairs to the imposing building at the very top. Do you have anything to say, Graha? Doesn't seem like... Okay. So back to the Aetheryte Plaza to the north, they said? Yeah. That path there? This path here? Ooh, that's a big building. Hildbert? Hildbert? Hildbert. Okay. Square Enix. Chill the fuck out. Alright, what do you gotta say? Discuss the water features. What, really? These are the... You have a statue of Thalak fucking over there pouring out water from God knows where it's being transported, but you want to talk about these little tiny fountains right here? Okay, Graha, I see where your priorities are at. You're just a little cat, huh? Your little cat boy want to go up, slap the water? Little decorative features are typical of Charlian architecture. Aside from the research wing, our headquarters on the Isle of Val were rather simple and rustic by comparison. I want to know where the fuck they're getting that water pouring out of Thalak's gourd. Like, what is there some kind of system that like connects the ocean to his leg and then just goes up the body over to the shoulder and then the gourd and down? How? How, Graha? How? Okay. Talk. Okay. Discuss the water features. Oh, you too, Cryle? Is the Nymphanium. You're dedicated to blessing of water. Okay. For Charlian's, water represents more than a life-sustaining liquid. It is a reminder of the Great Flood, which perpetrated the birth of our nation, as well as a symbol of knowledge which flows from Thalak's divine Eor. Okay. This is the reason you see an abundance of fountains throughout the city, and a prosperity for utilizing water as a decorative feature in our architecture. They're talking about the 6th umbral calamity, the calamity of water, brought on about by the War of Magi. I've been studying up on my fucking lore. Yeah. Okay. I gotta go up higher. Still haven't answered my question about the Eor. I was calling it a gourd earlier. I didn't know I was wrong. Why am I not running? Running, and there. Yeah. This grand structure before you is Rostra? The name refers to the original public platform erected here upon which a forum of elected representatives would deliver orientations and debate policy. Boring, you mean? Boring Central, Boring Emporium. That one almost rhymed. I like that one. Boring Emporium. Whatever. Although the state has since evolved into council chambers, the nature of the forum and the duties of its members remain largely unchanged. Am I boring you, Raha? You seem awfully distracted. Yeah, you're boring me too, Cryle. My apologies. From here on, one can see the entire city spread out below. Yeah, you kind of can, but it's a bad angle. The vista put me in mind of my arrival in the first. Those who had gathered at the Crystal Tower asked me how they might go about building a new home. Naturally, my answers were all inspired by my knowledge of the finest settlements I could think of, the great city of Charlian. So the Crystarium was inspired by Charlian, of all things. And bit by bit, those few buildings grew into a town, a community, the Crystarium. I can almost see its echo. I see. Feel free to come up here whenever you wish. I don't think the counselors would object to you simply enjoying the view. Such memories should be treasured. Yeah, I'm sure he has plenty of them. For now, however, our tour must go on. Our spectacle of sightseeing concludes with this fittingly named Journey's End. Walk down the stairs to the east and continue straight ahead. Okay. Hold on, watch this. Whoa. Woo! I practiced that one a lot. It's great for like just showing off and getting to the boss faster in raids and stuff. Anyways, all right. Which one of these? They all kind of look the same. Is that giant building the one you were talking about? We've arrived at Journey's End. History tells us that this was where those who put ashore with Archon Newncliff built their first homes. In the present... Oh, excuse me. Oh, that one caught me by surprise. Oh, it tastes awful. Oh, this is worse for me than it is for you having to listen to it. In the present day, it serves as a residential district for the most important officials and the oldest Charlian families, like the Louisoix, or Levier. You'll see that that one mansion clearly larger than the neighbors. The estate belongs to our friends from House Levier. I was right! All these things considered, we should probably keep our distance for the time being. And with that, we bring a little Charlian tour to a close. I hope it was proven to be an entertaining and enlightening experience. This place is pretty. The buildings all kind of look the same, though. And of course, this makes sense, you know, but it does remind me of Idleshire. Obviously. Duh. Oh, look at her RP walking. Okay. Okay. I get it. I don't have the patience for that, though. Now shall we head directly to the Baldesion Annex? You remember the way, don't you, Raha? Let me think. We head down towards the harbor, cross the bridge to our right, then follow the path below the Aetheryte Plaza. Correct! After you, Nemia. Alright. You know, it's cool that they describe how to get there, but then why give me the orange arrow of destiny, the chevron? It's not. It is a chevron. The quest chevron. Whatever. I guess that's just me kind of, because it reminds me a little bit of Morrowind, where they were, you know, before they had quest markers and whatever, they're just like, oh, fucking go here, memorize it, memorize it. I'll tell you again, but you're gonna forget halfway there, so better memorize it. Or just write it down. Man, I miss Morrowind. Hey, Kryl. I don't know, let's call you my favorite Lalafell. I mean, what favorite? Shouldn't pick favorite children. Because that's what they are. As the joyous looks on Raha's face had undoubtedly informed you, this is the Baldesion Annex. Alright, don't embarrass the lad. Okay. Bad angle. If you continue up the hill, you'll arrive on the doorstep of Phenomenon. But I think we've explored enough for one day. Take you there another time. Yeah, it's already nighttime, I think. Inside with you then. That was my neck. Ow. Crunchy. Yo, this song! This song! It's from 5, isn't it? Yeah, it's from 5! They brought it back! Uh-oh. I didn't notice this. It's telling me that I'm streaming too high for YouTube, because my beefy computer is streaming at like 11,000 bit rates, and YouTube can only really do 4,500. Whoops! Hopefully that's not a bad. Oh no. Is that a bad? I hope it's not a bad. Oh, fuck! Hold on. Can I change this midstream? Is that safe? I've seen some people do YouTube stream on like 6,000. I'll do the same, I guess. Apply. Did it break? Did it break? Is it good? I think it's good. Maybe. Press OK. Press OK. I think we're good. Okay. I'm back, and I've brought Nemi and Raha with me. Okay, yeah, it went away. The little warning went away. Alright, cool. I don't know what streaming at too high of a bitrate on YouTube means, but hopefully that wasn't bad. My streams have not, like, my streams have been pretty shit. And not even like my quality wise. I mean the fact that the Monster Hunter stream, the game audio was too loud so you couldn't fucking hear what I was saying. The Phantasy Star stream was the opposite problem, and that's because I can never tell what fucking audio. Like I'm using Streamlink from Elgato, and it's a useful thing. It really is, but it's hard to gauge exactly how things will sound to you versus the stream, because it gives you like a little like, hey, listen to what the stream is listening to, but it's still slightly different from if you plug a headset from the back of the microphone versus plugging it into your computer directly. Like, it's slightly different. I feel like it really helps you narrow it down more, but whatever, I'm ranting at this point. Oh, you were right about the ship then. Hello, Graha. It's nice to see you again. And it's a pleasure to finally meet you, Nemia. I've heard many a tale of your exploits. Good. I'm famous. Ojika. Ojika Tsunjika. It has been an age. Allow me to introduce Ojika Tsunjika, administration officer for the students of Baldessian. He oversees Okay. I guess he's a pretty boy. Oversees the day-to-day business of the annex. You may recall meeting his cousin, Ejika? No. Oh, you're from Eureka. Okay. I did not finish Eureka at all. And it's been so long since I've even done it that I don't remember his brother or cousin, whatever they said he was. Yes, I've read the initial reports. Quite a shock to hear what's become of the Isle. Do take care if you have the opportunity to rejoin the expedition. I guess that's just the line they give you if you haven't finished it. They probably give you something different if you did. This place is like a second home for the students. The Isle of Val served as our main headquarters, of course, but we often had. Stop yawning, you piece of shit! Okay. I'm gonna make some coffee after this. I need it. This place is like a second home for the students. The Isle of Val served as our main headquarters, of course, but we often occasion to visit Charlian, whether to make use of the city's research facilities, attend conferences, or procure supplies from distant shores. And the annex here was built to provide lodgings for our members while we engaged in such activities. Cool. So this is going to be our new version of like the pendants. It was the pendants, right? It probably wasn't. Ever since our former headquarters, along with the Isle of Val itself, vanished, the annex has served as our base of operations. Yo, you think that's gonna kinda come up at any point in this expansion? It probably will, but they mentioned it all the way in 2.0, and I feel like it's gonna serve some importance here now, like where it vanished to. And yet it feels so empty. With so many lost to us, our organization is a shell of its former self. We're gonna learn that, that Fan Daniel has been fucking shit up since 2.0, aren't we? The day will come when we will see the students rise again. But first, We must ensure the Telophorites fall. Alright. Through that door on the left, there is the main hall where we can discuss our options moving forward. But you hear something? Once everyone arrives, that is, you probably have time to rest before our discussion begins in earnest. Oh, okay, so that's where our bed is. And this is... I've had private quarters... Okay, this is where our bed is. Prepared for you in the Andron. So please, feel free to make yourself at home. Can do, can do. Ah, the nap rooms. Perfect for an afternoon doze. Doze! Oh, I didn't mean to give you the wrong impression. The chambers are quite well appointed, far more so than some cheap roadside inn, you may be assured. I'd hope so. Bunch of nerds building all this stuff can't even make a decent bed? 'Twas simply that we were often so busy with research or exhausted from journeys abroad that we would slip into the Andron just to steal a few winks. And thus they became known amongst the students as nap rooms, even if many such naps might last well into the following morning. I know that feeling. Say the word and I'll be happy to show you your chamber. Yeah, let's go. I could use a nap. I've already been awake for too long anyways. Hopefully the others won't be long until coming. Long in coming. I'll wait for you in the hall. Thank you. I thought that was my boob for a second. Like, what the fuck is it? I'm so tired. I thought I got a little spooked there for a minute. Not like it matters. Whoa. Everyone is here. Neat bow. Oh. Oh. Who do I talk to? Tataru. Are you in this crowd? Probably have to go behind the door. Talk to her? I don't see anyone with the thing. Oh. Duh. Alright. Nothing important. Cryo! Oh yeah, I said I was gonna make coffee, didn't I? Shit. Hold on. Be right back. Be right back. Okay. Shit, I forgot to mute the microphone so you can't hear me, baby, talk to my dog. I'm back. I'm back and I have coffee. I have coffee now. Okay. You're talking to Kryle. I was almost going to call her Tataru again. Earphones in. Okay. Feeling refreshed and alert? Our colleagues should be wandering in soon, so I suggest we stay here and wait for them to join us. Keep having like the burp hiccups. I got trapped air or something.
Pray forgive me. I was delayed.
Oh, no worries. You know,
It's
we weren't
fine,
waiting or
Mariage.
anything.
We're all here now.
Let's get down to business then, shall we?
To defeat to Laforoy. Huh!
Come what may, we must prevent the Telophoroy's plans from coming to fruition. At present, I see two paths for gathering the information which may aid us in achieving that goal.
Okay. Espionage and
The
force?
first involves an investigation into the change which has come over Charlian, not to mention the recent inscrutable behavior of the Forum.
So we're basically here to try and clap back Daddy Levier?
As
I love
most
it.
of you know, the 99 members of the Forum are elected from the general populace. This alone guarantees a plethora of opinion with regards to foreign policy.
So maybe there's someone here that are willing to actually interfere with wars? Our war?
The bibliotheques, for example, are a group of conservatives which would have Charlian focus on recording history,
Got it.
while remaining entirely uninvolved in the making of it.
Got it.
And at the other extreme, we have advocates for proactive diplomacy and direct intervention. My grandfather Galef was one such member, as was Archon Louisois.
Oh, they're bringing Final Fantasy stuff in, Final Fantasy V stuff in here now. Well, I mean, they have been before already, but yeah. Galef! I love him.
Yet despite our diverse factions and philosophies,
I have a soft spot for 5.
the recent vote to deny Eorzea's request for assistance was unanimous.
Really?
Even more concerning was the fact that many cited other, more pressing duties as justification for their recalcitrance.
Okay. What are those duties exactly?
Fortuno's refusal in Gridania had those same undertones. 'Twas as if, having stared unblinking into the face of impending doom, it simply turned away to pursue something more important. But what could that possibly be?
You got me beat, dude.
A mystery indeed, and one which I ask for your help to solve. Our future may depend on it. As for our second potential path, it concerns a request made directly to the students of Baldessian.
You're gonna just ask them to riot in the school?
Our organization was founded primarily to study strange and
Dalamud.
unexplained phenomena the world over.
King Mogul!
Mysterious relics and
Moogle
ruins,
Mog!
arcane disturbances, and so forth. Compared to our more isolationist Charlian
Law.
colleagues, we have strong
Paladin.
connections overseas, namely
What?
with scholars and academics who share our passion for the unknown.
Yo, they got the Infinity Cube thing. What is it called? The Tesseract. They got the Tesseract. Yo, we could use that to go to the other world. We could use the Tesseract to go to the other shards. That'd be so cool. Maybe that's son of a bitch. That's how Fan Daniel's gonna do it, despite being sundered.
The request in question comes from one such acquaintance, Nadana, an alchemist residing in distant
Madonna.
Favner. Her missive describes the sudden appearance of
Madonna
a
would have been a
tower,
bard.
and the subsequent summoning of what I can only assume is a lunar primal.
Are they gonna be the new trials? The Lunar Primals? I imagine there's gonna be at least one fight with
In
Lunar
response
Primals
to
that's
this
a
threat,
trial.
the Satrap of Radzat-Han, the individual who governs the city-state, has instructed the alchemists to find a means to deal with the spire.
Okay.
The artisans of that land are heirs to an ancient tradition, one rather unlike that of their Uldan counterparts. It is possible, nay, probable, that they have gleaned truths unattainable by Eorzea or her Far Eastern allies.
Alright, then why don't we go
They do,
there?
in fact, appear to have a strategy in mind, though it will require further research. To that end, they have requested an introduction to a capable warrior shielded by the blessing of light.
You mean someone besides me?
Assuming we divide our forces to pursue both of Kra's lines of inquiry, then having you join the group heading to Thavnair would seem the obvious choice.
Oh fuck yeah, I want to go on vacation to Thavnair. Better than Book Island. I mean, this place is pretty and all, but, you know, it ain't no tropical paradise. Thavnair is.
But the investigation in Sharlayan is of vital
Finally an
importance
excuse
as
to
well.
wear my Thavnarian
Equal, I think,
tights.
to the Thavnarian one, given that the fate of the world may hinge on the results of both.
Alright, so which one am I going to? Give me an excuse. I want to wear my panties that I got from Thavnair. I don't know if they're still even in my glamour.
Yes, it is quite the quandary. Though it is a great imposition and an altogether too common one, our efforts would be more likely to succeed were you to lead the charge on both fronts.
But there's only one of me. Well, I can always jump between the two, I guess.
You are indeed our champion.
Hell yeah.
As to which task to tackle first, we will defer to your decision. Let us next decide how everyone else might best be assigned. As for myself, I shall
Y'shtolla's
continue
coming with
what
me.
I've begun in Sharlayan. I should also like to steal the services of an Archon or two.
Not Y'shtolla. I call dibs. No!
Thereby gain access to a greater range of reading material. I will help with that.
Y'shtolla. Why must you keep
Allow me to
testing
offer my
our
assistance.
relationship?
I have some small amount of experience in the field of research.
Alice and I would also like to help, if you would have us.
Cool. So who does that leave me
Anything
with?
to understand even a fraction of what our father and the Forum might be thinking.
So I'm left with
course, the
Thancred
more the
and
merrier.
Urianger.
Right. The rest of us will make
And
the journey to
Justinian.
Thavnair.
Oh, when did he get here? He hasn't said a word. I forgot he was here.
Thoughts? Objections?
Nah, just wherever the wind takes me. Just start blowing on
I
him.
passed through Thavnair on my way to infiltrate the Empire, and though I'm not qualified to give a guided tour, I did gain a sense of where things lie.
Oh, neat. So Justinian's with us. He's not much of a
I'll
book
be happy
reader,
to
I
have
guess.
you along then. So for this group, it will be you, me, and Urianger.
Give me a moment afterwards, and I'll supply you with all the details of Nadana's request.
Alright. Oh, is it gonna let me pick which one I tackle
Consider
first?
this hall our rendezvous point once our respective tasks are complete. May our investigations prove fruitful.
I'm just gonna be jumping between the two then, I guess. Hey, at least they provide me with travel fare. Yo, I can't wait to get my new Dragoon moves. Frickin' dragon thing, swirly magig with the Nastrad Gerkskogel thing. Mix Helix double. Perfect name. But, okay. Still love this song. An unsettling change has come over Sharlayan, but together we will divide the underlying cause for the form's callousness. As I mentioned before, however, questioning the counselors directly is a fruitless endeavor. They seem to have already come to a consensus as to what and how little they are willing to divulge, which is nothing. Nothing. They won't even want to talk to us. Which is why I began scouting the Sharlayan's archive of historical records for any hint of connection to the final days. Suffice it to say that progress has been slow. There are only so many dusty pages one can skim in a day, but now that I have this band of willing reinforcements, the search should proceed all the swifter. Yeah. Let us reconvene outside. No. Naumenon. Shall we? Exit the annex. To the right, and you will find the archives on the western edge of the woods. Alright, you gotta cross the woods to get to the library? Alright. Oh. Okay. So yeah, I guess it's just gonna let me do one or the other. Speak to Kryl, but Thancred has the thing over his head too. Yeah. Bound for Thavnir. Amara Lassie. Determination and vitality. Not bad. I have Kryl's instructions in hand. If you're ready to set out, then so are we. Having been to Thavnir before, I can travel by Aetheryte, but what of the rest of you? Another sea voyage would waste time we do not have. Kryl was of the same mind, and has already secured an aid of the good folk of Confluence. We'll take ourselves there. What, are they gonna teleport us there? Oh, the continents thou sayest. What's the problem? I'm afraid so, my friend. What? Is this bad? Thou will recall the hunt for Iceheart, onto whose sanctuary we delivered 3 owing to the knowledge of our comrade Mombrida. Yeah. Mombrida was an authority on aetherology, a field of study she did embark upon in pursuit of her parents' example. Okay. Both are authorities in their own right, and both are researchers at the Confluence. Oh. I mean, I'm sure... how long has it been between Mombrida, spoilers, death, and now? There's like 2.32 spoilers? Y'all should already be there by now if you're watching this stream later on, because no one's here right now. Okay. Haven't you gone to see them yet? Oh, the shame. I attempted to do so earlier, but to my shame my courage failed me at the last. It hath the many times I thought to reach out to them after sending that fateful letter. Neither time nor introspection have revealed unto me the words I should speak, and thus have I kept my silence. Whether you come with us or no, it's your choice and yours alone. So he's just gonna take his sweet time taking a ship? Alright. If it's too difficult, we'll manage. Thou art kind to say so, but I have no intention of forsaking our cause. I shall go to the Confluence, and I shall face that which has long been overdue. Hath been long overdue. If it's settled, then let us be off. We arrive. When we arrive... We arrive! We should look a researcher named... Kite? What a name! What a name. Alright. Let's go find Kite. Or which one do we want to do first, actually? That one's closer, so whichever one that is. That's probably Kryl's group, isn't it? Pretty sure it is. Cool axe. Nope. Hey, Kite. Oh, I got here first. Well, no, this is rather lots of stern faces. Are my library books overdue again? Yeah. We're the taxmen, the collectors, the sharks. He's... Nah. I had something in it. Whatever. Not to our knowledge, we're associates of Kryl and the students of Baldesion. We seek passage to Thavnir and understand that you can assist us. Ah, the test subjects. I kind of have a bit of a... I have some apprehension to that phrase. Yo, we have like... Is that what this armor is supposed to look like on dudes? Because they're very similar, and not just because, you know, Dragoon, but whatever, test subjects. Yep. Oh, you haven't heard? Well then, allow me to explain. So in order to travel to an aetheryte, you ordinarily need to attune to it beforehand. Okay. So this is just a test to see if they could achieve unattuned aetheryte travel. Is that how we're gonna get to the moon? Then what is that pillar thing that's on the Endwalker logo? Otherwise, you can't use it as a beacon to seek out while you're a mess of aether hurling across the life stream. An inconvenience, but incontrovertible limitation of aetherite teleportation. I like how after years of having this spell, they're finally explaining it to us like, yo, this is the science of it. Or at least directly. I'm sure somewhere if you look hard enough it'll tell you. But, what if I were to tell you that there's a way to travel to an aetheryte without being attuned to it? A way to teleport instantly to places you've never been. Sounds dangerous. Like you could potentially end up lost in the live stream like Y'shtola was. Twice. Is Y'shtola gonna fucking get lost in the live stream a third time in this expansion? We gotta keep a close eye on her, I swear. For long years, we've labored to make such travel possible, that people might move about more freely. And we've finally done it. We've created a new kind of aetheryte that doesn't require attunement. You're just gonna put all boat companies, all airship companies out of business. You are throwing a wrench into the economy. You're aware of that, right? Or I don't know, is it gonna be a system where, like, you know, depending on the cost, one might be better than others? Because, you know, there's multiple ways of getting to California, right? You could drive, you could take the Greyhound, you could fly. Is that like... I don't know. Something. Yes! Continue. Truly, that changes everything. Yeah, you're gonna destabilize the economy, man. Woman. Okay, so we had a pretty boy Lalafell, and now we have a cute tomboy Huer. This fucking expansion needs to chill. While my language may have been a bit misleading, the user need not attune to these aetheryte, but the aetheryte themselves must have been pre-attuned to each other, thereby facilitating travel between the 2 points. How does that work? How do you attune an aetheryte to another? Got burps trapped in my chest. Ugh. So, but it just so happens that our first test pair of aetherites has been installed here in Charlian, and the other over in Yidlihimad? Yidlihimad? Yidlih? Port Town and Thavenir. I tried so hard. I did. As you may know, our nation has long maintained strong ties with Razatan, and indeed we owe much of this breakthrough to the contributions of their alchemists. So, to sum it up, we are to test these aetherite. How fortuitous for you. I should mention that an accident has impaired my ability to channel ether. Will this be a problem? Yeah, I wonder. Is he even able to use a teleport spell anymore? If he can't channel ether, how would he teleport from ether to aetherite to aetherite? Who knows? Not at all, as a matter of fact. You might say these aetherites were made for people like you, like your good self. The magics imbued within will whisk you away without any effort on your part. Oh, okay, I see. So that's the trade-off, with like the 3 travel types, main travel types. Huh. It feels weird to refer to them as public transport. But that's not exactly it. Whatever. A veritable dream of come true. And far be it from me to worry about such things, but do we have permission to make use of your shiny new invention? I don't think you need to ask, man. The only permission required is yours. So assuming you're willing, we're all set. Just sign these waivers. It may come as a surprise, but we actually struggle to find test subjects. That's not a surprise at all. I think people just don't want to be lost in the live stream. Most people seem to have an unreasonable fear of their souls gradually disintegrating as they drift helplessly in the live stream. In the statistically unlikely event that something goes awry, but it's plain to see that you aren't most people. This crowd truly knows how to pick 'em. I'm scared. If I might change the subject, our Master Wilson and Mistress Blowida not present today? Blowida. Okay. You didn't hear? They recently assigned their posts. Their expertise was needed elsewhere. A large-scale project held by the Forum itself, as I understand, but I'm not privy to the details. I feel like that's something that'll come up in the other end of the other side of this quest. The other half of this quest. I see. Any other questions? No? Then let's get going before you change your minds. Please, see to your preparations and head outside to the Aetheryte Plaza. I'll be along shortly. Oh, I feel like I drank too much. Oh boy. Alright, to the Aetheryte Plaza. Oh! I forgot. This doesn't need to be there anymore. I don't know how to feel about that one, because I feel like it has its ups and downs. It's great that we don't have to push a button anymore to keep life of the blood of the dragon up. Or no. It's nice that we don't have to push a button to start it, rather. But it would have been nice to keep that button for downtime. You know, have the passive be that, oh, you just get it naturally, and you don't need to, like, press it anymore. You can still just go into your combo and get it naturally. But I feel like just reuse that button to make it so that, you could use this every so often after cooldown to maintain your Blood of the Dragon. Like, that would have been so useful, right? Whatever. I feel like a rework, not a removal, would have been great for that, for the Blood of the Dragon skill. Oh, whatever. I mean, I'm still at my level 80 kit, so, you know. I'm just glad I don't have to relearn too much. Because, you know, they only changed one of Dragoon's buttons, so we're good on everything else.
Just the 4 of you, was it?
I want your earring.
3. I'm already attuned to the crystal in Thavnir.
Yeah, you don't want to risk it, do you?
You are? Oh. I would have preferred more test subjects.
You're not about to disintegrate our boy, man. Girl.
Oh, well, never mind. If our 3 travelers could line up here, please.
Yes. Be gentle. Why are raw women so short?
Yes, right there is fine. Take a deep breath,
All right.
and I'll soon have you soaring through the ether.
Okay. What could go wrong? Oh. Getting flashbacks to Half-Life 2. What?
You might experience a teensy-weensy touch of violent ethereal sickness.
Oh, you suck!
What?
Okay, so Thancred was the only one to had any kind of reaction to that. Freaking tell us this sooner. All right, so from one place to another in a blink of an eye. That fast. I mean, to be fair, if I recall, in Stormblood, we pretty much went to Othard, I think it was, almost soon after we got to Garabanya. I don't remember how it went for Shadowbringers, though. I think it took longer before we were out of Lakeland. So yeah, we're basically there.
To city-state Rads at Han. Rising from the southeast waters of the Bounty, this Isle of Plenty served as the battleground for a conflict between two peoples. Their cultures bled into one another until a unique amalgamation was distilled from the chaos, in a process not unlike their precious alchemy.
Neat. If only we had the alchemist class.
Once solidified as a single
or
nation,
job.
an adamant stance of neutrality would hold invaders at bay.
Like, could you imagine? That'd be so cool. I want to be able to run around just throwing potions and flasks at people's faces. Oh, I'm not that sick.
Across this vibrant isle creeps a fog of malice. What choice do you have?
Oh, God. Not this again. Oh, he's feeling it too. Oh. Hey.
What chance?
Oh, there go my legs. Oh, he had it the worst.
Against such an insidious foe.
Okay. You are our designated walker now. Estinian. Thavnir in Ilsvard. Oh. They're using the same filter that they did for when we were stuffed full of light.
I've seen fairer faces after a bout of bad shellfish.
Ooh. Which one's worse, I wonder? I've never gotten
Let me
shellfish
bring you
poisoning.
something to drink.
So
that should help settle your bellies.
Yeah, bring bread. I heard bread is good for stomach nausea. Not Archon bread.
There was a note with Kryle's instructions.
Did we lose it? What do you mean was?
Don't let Estinian roam the markets alone.
Oh.
He's alarmingly bad with coin.
Oh no! I mean, how bad can he be? Oh, can't stand. Okay, we got this. We survived the poisoning, the light poison. We could survive this. You will manage to will yourself to your feet. But given your condition, you will be able to reach Estinian in time? I don't know. Don't do it. Okay. I shouldn't have tried sprinting. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm feeling better now. Oh, you're cheating. Teleporting. I should have backflipped, I guess. Either I need 3 drinks, something that helps with Aether sickness. Oh shit, uh-oh. It's one of those elephant things. They fucking hate Aura. Am I gonna be safe? By the minutia, a traveler, greetings. Greetings and welcome. You are wise, good sir. Come to me. My special Arma lassie, made with only the finest and freshest ingredients, is famed for calming unruly bellies. Wasn't that the quest reward? Did we fail to stop Estinian? By the way, a warm welcome to Thavnir. I'm pleased to offer it to you for the low price of 19,800 gil? Not for one, not for two, but for 3 bottles. A bargain amongst bargains. You can't be serious. You can't. The price is high road robbery, and you want to say as much to Justinian, but you realize any words of warning you cry out would be accompanied by your last meal. You must stand before Justinian and use gestures. Deny that the deal is fair. Okay. Hey, Justinian. Deny. No, don't do it. Don't do it. I thought you could barely stand. What do you need to tell me that's so urgent? Don't do it! Oh, he's talking to the junk monger. I thought he was talking to the... Wait, I shouldn't buy the lassie? This merchant is swindling me? What? Sincerest apologies, sir, but I appear to have my prices confused. It's actually 1,890 gil for 3 bottles of lassie. That's the same... What? That confusion would be quite costly for both of us. Very well, then, your coin. You can't... What? Wait, hold on. Here. How much... Okay. Actually, 1,890. So he just removed a 0. Total price of 19,000. He didn't... Okay. Yeah, he just removed the 0. Here, a bottle for each of you. Dude. 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 Back after I explored the town. Whose money did you use? Is that... And you can't even use the excuse that Alphino had, you know, buying back your friend's expensive sword. And he was probably lying about these drinks being good for us. Here you go, Anjay. Praise be to the 12, my stomach doth loosen its death grip. My heartfelt thanks to the Inestinian and to the fine fruits of this land. You were in time? Excellent. You've spared us Tataru's wrath. Maybe not really. Sweet release. If you haven't already, you should have yours too. Now I'm gonna save it for later. It has buffs. Right, I'm ready to get on with it. That lassie truly worked wonders. We're gonna have bathroom issues later, aren't we? Back on your feet, I see. The hair. Oh, it's just like the trailer now. He tied it back. I have found it. It's just the most I could do against the heat sort of this heat short of shedding my armor. May I ask where you got the cord for it? A local vendor. Man said it was Thavenir and weave, though not easily unraveled. And how much did it cost? 19,500 gil. 9,400 gil. A steal, I was told. It's nothing fancy, but I've always valued function over form. Dude. My boy. The fuck? That elephant is talking to an Aura. Is he threatening him? That's inconceivable. I dare say not even Alphino could hold a candle to you. Yo! They mentioned him too. It's not uncommon for merchants to set their prices high, but doesn't it seem excessive here? All the Hanish merchants so unscrupulous? Hanish, I think it's supposed to be the possessive of Razat Han citizens, whatever. I expected the Azure Dragoon to put up more of a fight. Yeah, that's right. On that subject, I shall refrain from making comment. Yet I cannot help but observe that the merchants seem overzealous in their pursuit of profit. claiming Thavanir as its domain, the nation of Razad-Han long thrived as a hub of commerce. In the beginning, there were the Arkasodra and Matanga tribe, indigenous to this island. Over time, they came to be joined by the other races, and though their intermingling a culture rich and distant did emerge, from alchemy to textiles, the products of Hanish culture have come to be celebrated and coveted for the world over. A development only aided by the nation's prime location as a waypoint betwixt east and west. So we passed it on our way to Othard. Neat. Can we just make a pit stop? See the sights? All of this hath. I just gained the lisp. All of this hath combined to make a trading power of Razad-Han, yet such a status cannot be taken for granted. Nay. There it is. Oh, that one forced its way out. I gotta stop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't be mad. Nay, needs just be maintained through judicious governance and stringent regulation. Neither of which I see any evidence, given that merchants at the gateway town are free to fleece hapless travelers and tarnish the reputation of the nation at large. Just so, the opportunistic pricing is rampant doth suggest the oversight is much weakened, or mayhap the people have fallen under hard times. Are we in a third world country now? Is that what this is? But it's so pretty here. I mean, just look at how colorful that tent tabard thing is. Tent thing cloth. What? I don't remember the name for it. Whatever the truth may be, 'twould be prudent to ascertain the current state of affairs. Prudent and practical lie, we've naught to lose by learning more. So ere we seek out Kryle's acquaintance, shall we see what information we can gather here in Yedlehmad? Yedlehmad. Excellent. We didn't exactly get off to a flying start, but we'll make it up. We'll make up for it. Okay. Got my drink. It's kind of hot in here, actually. Nice chocobo. Oh, that's right. Hold on. We got things, didn't we? Where are the things? Things. Where are the weapon coffers? There they are. Use. Oh, I went into my armory. Sort. Is this it? There it is. How's it look? It looks lame. It looks lame. And the stat difference isn't really great. Yeah, it's about on par. It's actually really on par with what I have, except it's missing one more stat. So it's lame. Okay, this one next. Wait, this one. Ooh, it's kind of cool, but it's way worse. Wait, way worse. No, not Tryon. Oh, it's only 5 points worse than my crypt thing, my Eden gear. Curious of meaning. Crypt level. It's lame. Alright, horse chestnut hand pieces. Right, let us split up and make inquiries in the town. Nemia, the pier is yours. Okay, I will peer into the situation for you. Okay, once we learn what we can, we regroup, but the aetheryte, off-putting though the mere sight of it may be, I get attuned to that. Shit! Oh, fuck! I forgot to attune to the one in Charlian, didn't I? Oh, fuck! We didn't attune to the one in Charlian! Fuck! Ah! Okay, that's my fault. Gonna have to resail from Limsa to get back there. I don't suppose this is a two-way thing. We probably need the researcher to go back through the aetherite, but I don't know. Can we activate it? We don't have that button. Oh wait, appear. Who's that colorful person? A lot of people seem to be wearing this axe, or am I just seeing the same person repeatedly? No, this guy's bulkier than the last few that I saw. It's a cool cape though. Oh, I love his minion. Snowflake. Crate of fruit. The crate is laden with fruit, but they are on the verge of spoiling as if they had been left not too long ago. Okay. Spoiling fruit. Stray cat. Stray cats are always a bad sign. Well, not always, but it depends their quantity. Oh, we'd already gained quite a bit of oh, jeez. It wanted to force its way out. Ugh. Why? Why is my body doing this to me? It keeps making me want to burp. Gazing out from the pier, you spy boats moored off nearby islands, with the silhouettes of larger seafaring vessels farther away. By the way, how the fuck are we supposed to find aetherite currents if we don't have the aetherite compass anymore? I saw also that they reduced how many aether currents that you have to get in prior zones as well. Which is great, but I mean, I don't know. How are we supposed to find them without the aether compass? Compared to the other ports you have visited in the past, these appear to be very little. There appear to be very little activity. Yeah, this ain't no Ruby Sea. I mean, hold on. Sort. Oh, stuff I never did. Hey, there's my aether compass. That's marked out. And the Wondrous Tale I never did. I'm sorry, Chloe. Or Chloe. I forget which one it was. I'm just gonna toss your book into the sea then. Okay, what else is there? Diginali. What am I doing? Recording my sales. Still do it daily out of habit, though I don't know why I bother. Hardly sell anything these days. Oh, this place is going through poverty, you poor girl. Business has never been this terrible, but I suppose things could be even worse. I could have a consortium to keep afloat, like Kalzahi. I don't envy his position. Better to be alone with my little operation, I've come to realize. You're a traveler by the looks of you. If you have a moment, perhaps you could pay Kalzi a visit. He'd be glad for the tidings from abroad. Like as not, you'll find him at the Saltwind Sails, the Harbor Guild building across the water from here. Oh, we have a location. We got one more to check out, though. I'm guessing it's somewhere over here. A fat chocobo. No? No? It's just... should mount up, I guess. Oh, Reaper! Oh, that's why. That's not an axe. No wonder everyone has it. It's not axe. It's Reaper. Okay. I thought, for a moment, I thought everyone had just decided to play warrior. Here we go. This is the last guy. Well, now if it isn't a traveler, you're a rare sight in these unsettled times. People have been giving us a wide berth since that accursed tower suddenly appeared on Nair? If it just stood there and loomed ominously, perhaps things would be fine after a fashion, but no! It had to spawn fell fiends as well. What kind of lunar primal did it summon? We still have our lives thanks to the radiant host, but business is as good as dead. What will become of us, only the gods know. Where is the tower here, anyways? I don't see it. Might be on the other side of the island? Oh, there it is! Okay, that's actually a lot closer than I thought it would be. Anyways. Looks so doofy in this little cart. But yeah. I'm guessing this is oh no, this is actually just a yeah. How am I supposed to find the currents? Is that the whole point? They reduce the amount of currents but make you search for them yourselves now? That's kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. That the Maskins aren't coming? But we already have everything they ordered. What are we supposed to do with it? See, this is why you pay first before the delivery, man. It's not your guildsman, tradesman. It should be payment before delivery, not payment upon. I don't know, but yelling at me isn't going to help you. All I know is their plans have changed, and that's that. Look, you must have known this might happen. The Empire is at war with itself, and the provinces are in chaos. And then there's the tower sitting on the doorstep spitting out monstrosities. The city has its defenses, but we've been afforded no protection out here. We can't blame foreigners for not wanting to take the risk. So does that imply commerce is all right inside the city? Bah! This will be an enormous loss. All right. Forget about the Maskins. Sure, some ships are still coming. We have fresh produce, handicrafts, medicines, all the perennial Hannish favorites. Perennial, is that a word? I'm sure it is. Why wouldn't it be? Our consortium works closely with the merchants and artisans to support only the finest wares. Quality is guaranteed. Make this the commercial. Sigh. All these things. I know all these things. I do. Which is why I regret to say I have nothing for you. All voyages have been cancelled or... Oh, this is the customer. Okay. Have been cancelled or indefinitely postponed. And you are... Wait, you're a foreigner, are you not? A merchant? Please tell me you're not a merchant. Or tell me you are. No. I see. That's a shame. I'm sorry, but we're discussing important matters. If you need something, please talk to one of the others. Alright, I was just gonna stay here and eavesdrop. Excuse me? Oh. My name is Mastia. Matstia. How? Matstia. And I'm here to see Calzone. I'll call him Calzone. Oh, it seems he's busy. I'll come back later then. Just wait your turn, man. You don't gotta... Okay. Alright, whatever. Alright, then I guess we're done here. We're not talking to anyone else. We're just zooming on by. Is this the guy? That's probably him. Alright. Oh no, this is him. Alright, let's talk to him. Hey, guy. I thought this tribe of people were supposed to be hostile towards Al-Ra. Well, at least that's what I heard. Whatever. Yes, can I help you? Yeah, what were you gonna talk to about him before? I remember seeing you back in the guild. You wanted to speak with Calzone too, didn't you? I'm Matstia, a fisherman of Akiali, a nearby village. I sell my catch to Calzone, who offers it to foreign merchants, but he hasn't bought anything for a while now. Also, he's not the only one that's suffering. It's affecting commerce all over this place. When I heard the consortium had been struggling, I became worried and decided to come and see him. Ugh. Why, buddy? Just as soon as he's free, anyways. He's a hardworking man, I dare not disturb him. Alright. Alright, guardsman noticing. If I may ask, what is it that you do? I'm an artisan. An adventurer. And you travel the world helping people. I prefer artisan. Then that must mean you're great at dealing with strangers. Please, won't you teach me to be more like you? Okay, first, you pick up a hammer. You see, I've brought some fresh fish with me. the portion I couldn't preserve, and I wanted to sell them. The problem is, I'm terrible with people. I've ever only dealt with Kalzahi and Kalzan, and I can't talk to customers without getting my trunk in a twist. Aw, poor guy. He's got social anxiety. Oh, by the way, that reminds me, I fucking just started watching Komi-san Can't Communicate on Netflix, and honestly, I've been so overworked lately from work that kind of feel-good anime is just what I need in my life. I love it. It's so cute, funny, and I love it. Go watch Komi-san. It's the best. So please, as silly as it might sound, will you not peddle the fish in my stead and show me how it's done? Sure, I mean, I'm the warrior of light. I could peddle some measly mackerel and salmon. You're willing? Please let me know, and we can begin at once. For a moment, I thought that woman was wearing a B2 armor. The events follow cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty finder registrations. Oh yeah, I haven't done any of my dailies. I kind of just jumped right in, didn't I? That's fine. Oop. You'll do it then? Show me how to deal with customers. I'm in your debt. Have you gone this far and just not learned how to deal with customers? Right. Please try peddling my fish to, shall we say, 3 people here in Yedmad. I will observe you and learn. Mistaya is now accompanying you. Keep him at your side in order to proceed with quests and objectives. You may leave Mistaya, but yeah, okay, so just tell me the same thing. If you haven't, yeah, got it. I know how the system works. Let's sell some fish. Okay. Do you want some fish? Come get some fish. I got fish here. Can you just imagine a dragon lady just running frantically, swinging fish over her head, just fish. Yes. Fish, I got fish here, fresh fish, straight from the sea's bottom to your mouth, bosoms to your mouth. That's... Okay, that's the joke that I was making, but that's way too forward. Greetings, friend. How fare you of late? Okay, I guess we're playing this dating sim. Let's do this. Okay. What was that song from Undertale? Like, fuck, what was the dating one? Whatever. Greetings to you too. I suppose I'm well enough given the circumstance. Things have settled down somewhat, but it was utter chaos when the tower first appeared. Everyone grabbing whatever they could, trampling over each other just to get to the city. Sounds like Black Friday. Oh boy. Many remain there for now, but I could not stay away. Had to come back, continue with my life such as it is. Whether or not it was the right choice, only time will tell. Well, you know, I heard that eating your daily dose of omega B vitamins that are plentiful in fish can help with that. It's too risky. Maybe you ought to move to the city too. That's not a place like home, but don't do anything dangerous. Second choice, I guess. No, trust me, I don't. I make sure to keep well and clear of the tower, and when more monsters emerge from it, I heed the Radiant Host's instructions. Okay? I hope they deal with it soon so we can get back to our normal lives. The days when you could earn as much as you gave, and tuck into a meal satisfied that did good work. Speaking of meals, why not have some fish today? Those days will come again before you know it. Till then, stay safe. That's still too direct, isn't it? Do we make the pitch now? Let's make the pitch. Oh, you were just chatting me up? You really just... Oh, you're a fishmonger. When you bait me like that, how can I not bite? Very well. Give me some of your... We got it! First try, lads. That's how you sell fish. Thank you for your custom. The catch of the day is Shallow's cod, delectable, stewed in coconut milk or baked with a sprinkle of salt. You succeed in making a sale. Woo! We're artisans and we're salesmen too now. I was trying to think of a fancy word for it. Be a dignified salesman. One that doesn't rip people off. Unless they're rude to us. You know, we don't deal with Karens. If they're rude, we just jack up the price. We don't deal with it. Oh, it's over here. Why didn't I mount? Forget. I keep thinking this is a city where you can't mount. Did I tune to the ether right here? I did. I have to keep reminding myself. I'm likely to not do it. A hawker, are you? Do you sell fruit by chance? I sell things better than fruit. I sell fish. If so, I want to buy some Amara. Let's say a dozen. You don't need to be expert quality. Amara Shmara. My fish are the only thing you need. No! As I said, it's Amara that I want. If I wanted fish, I would have asked for it. You failed to make the sale. Don't give me that look. Oh well. If it's not what they want, then there's no point in forcing it. Let's move on to the north side of town, shall we? Okay, came out too strong, went in a little bit too fast, alright? We gotta be a little bit more gentle with these things. Let's talk with the, oh, that's the gemstone trader. Never mind, I thought that was the chocobo porter. You don't really need to, but I like to, oh wait. Can he? Keep up! Keep up! Okay. Oh. Almost got into a car accident. Well, it clipped into me, so I guess I did. Oh! I guess he couldn't keep up. Oh! No, he just clipped onto the wall. I guess that's one of the problems they were having? Wait. I'm curious. Yo, okay. Wait. I don't know why, but I just wanted a picture of that. Okay. I wanted it. He freaking came from the wall. Just phased right through. Oh, what is it? If you don't mind, I'm rather busy. Oh, God, my stomach. You know what you need? Some omega fatty acids. That'll perk your stomach right up. Stick this fish in your mouth. Aether sickness? No, nothing so unusual. In my hurry to get back to work, I ate a little too quickly. Some fresh fish will help settle your stomach, and mine are the freshest of all. You should take it easier, eat more slowly, and savor your food. Would that I could, but I can't afford to be idle. Not, circumstances will surely get worse before they get better. And so I'm working as hard as I can while I still can. Better to be prepared. Okay, how about you buy food in bulk then? I'll give you a discount. And you know what preserves really well? Fish. Just salt them bitches and make it into fish jerky. It's delicious. You gotta dehydrate it though. What industries are you, young man, are you? What? How do you intend to prepare? Industrious. That's the word. By stockpiling supplies for that, I need to earn coins so I can buy food, medicine, and what have you. I have one of those two things. How about some fish for your supplies? They're fresh caught. Well, fish wouldn't be bad, but I don't want to go through the hassle of preserving them myself. I'd rather buy stuff that's ready to store. So I'm afraid I'll have to pass on your... Damn it. No. Fine. Don't want to go through the whole process of having to dehydrate it yourself. I get it. I don't like the look this guy is giving me. Something... It's just... Look at that. Something that's so unsettling about it. Okay. Too bad we couldn't make a sale, but we did manage to build something of a relationship. Not really. Thank you so much for your demonstration. It was truly eye-opening experience. Come, let us return to the pier. Okay. We managed to sell 1 of 3 fish. That's not bad, considering we... Okay, to be fair, I'm not a salesman. I'm not. I have my retainers do that for me. That's what happens when you have money. Money. They don't actually take guild. You pay them in ventures. Well, oh shit! Mastaya! Oh fuck. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I didn't realize he was still following me. Mastaya! Okay, he was over here. He couldn't keep up with my unicorn. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh god, it's like losing your child in the convenience, not in the freaking Walmart. Oh god. Oh, I've lost the child. I've lost my child. Oh fuck. Hold on. Hold on. What is it? Yeah, I've lost sight of Mastaya. I speak with him again to reform your party. I don't know where he is. Oh god. Hey, Urianger. Have you seen a blue elephant named Mastaya? 'Tis a storehouse, likely. I don't care about your storehouse. Have you seen a blue elephant? Seek lack of activity. Thanks a lot. He didn't like clip into a wall and like stay there, did he? I'm just gonna go. Oh, he's right there. Is that him? That's not him. Oh man, I lost my child in the grocery store. Is that him? Did he just return from here? Mastaya! Oh, I found you! Oh, I'll never leave my sight again, you little shit. You're back. Shall we continue? What? What do you mean? Okay. We're here, I guess. We're here. Thank you so much for showing me how to talk to customers. Yeah, you use my people skills combined with your salesman skills and actually be better than I was. You managed to sell one of the three people you approached. It was difficult, but when you put your mind to it, you succeeded. Don't patronize me. Although you did fail too. Okay. But there are lessons to be learned in both success and failure. By applying yours, I'll endeavor to become a better peddler. Well, that is the scientific process, isn't it? Just keep doing it until you don't fail. Scientific method. Still, there's only so much I can do alone. Hope that things will return to normal for Calzone soon. What is that? What is this, like, thing here? It kind of reminds me of, like, the Earth structures from Xenoblade Chronicles. I thought I heard a familiar voice, and who should be, who it should be Mastaya. Oh, it's Calzone talking. Hey! Calzone, have you finished your business at the guild? So you were there too. Forgive me. Try as I might, I can't find any buyers. Oh, you can't buy our fish. With no ships coming in and hardly any going out, there simply aren't any options. At this rate. So, you can't buy my fish anymore? It's not me. It's not you, it's me. I'm sorry, Mastaya. I truly am. But for now, you must peddle your own goods. It's okay, we just taught him how. But by myself, I can't. Come on, we just taught you. You can do this. You got this. I want to help you, I do. But as it stands, I can barely help myself. I've poured all into the consortium, and I'll be damned if I let it fall apart. I have friends and families depending on me, and I won't fail them. The sisters as my witness. The sisters? Who are the sisters? Calzone. Calzone. I never realized how close Calzone is to Calzone. And I find that absolutely amusing. Not to worry. Using what I've learned from you, I'm sure I'll manage somehow. Best of luck to you. Well, I had I best return to my village. My thanks again, and please take care on the road. So this is going to be the first tower we destroy, right? We gotta do it for Mastaya. Oh, Mastaya. She was like there for a second and gone in another. Oh, how appropriate this is! Oh man, it feels like it hasn't even been a year since I got this mount, but it has. I forget. This was the mount for last year's Christmas event. It really doesn't feel like that long, and it's so adorable and appropriate. Kind of. We're in a tropical area where it should be hot, so I don't know. Snowman. We did a tune to this though, right? Okay. I had to make sure. Thancred, he's back. Yo, where do I unlock Reaper? I'll figure it out soon enough, I guess. Well, no, this person is doing... No, he's talking to Estinian. But I'm sure you get it somewhere that I can already reach. Whatever, I'll figure it out on my own time, I guess. I see you've been busy. Managed to learn a tidbit or two, I trust? Yeah, I've learned how to sell fish. I don't know how that's going to be useful to us, though. I mean, I am a level 80 fisher, so I'll find a use for it somehow, I'm sure. I see. We also heard that the tower is affecting many locals' livelihood, but to think that it would be such an extent. For another notable, if not wholly unexpected, discovery, disappearances and kidnappings are disturbingly commonplace. Let me guess, they're taking all of those elephants and forcing them to summon lunar versions of their primal. As before, the culprits are almost certainly tempered Imperial soldiers. Never mind. As before, they mean to use faith of their hapless thralls and call forth a lunar primal. Business as usual for the Telophoroi. Alright. Business as usual indeed. Kate Sith! Cool. He's one of the survivors of the 6th Umbral Calamity, if I remember. He was on board the Ark. Did I do that raid? I forget. Wait. What is that? What is that? The purple thing. What does that unlock? I need to go check it out. That Mastaya fellow you were helping, he's Arkasodra. Arkasodara. Dara. No. Is he not? Apparently, 'tis almost exclusively his people that are being kidnapped. I knew it. Should he be traveling alone? Are we gonna escort him? We should escort him. I don't want to lose my child again. If summoning is this predator's aim, it doth stand to reason that Arkasodra would be their primary targets. For 'tis the faith of their ancestors which prevaileth in this land, and many are devout adherents still. We better go after him. Akyali lies to the west. As I recall, the same direction as Kryle's acquaintance, incidentally. It's settled then. Keep your eyes peeled while we make our way for the village. I want to go back though. Hold on. Steep child. Stepepe child. Stepepe child. Pronouncing things incorrectly. I love that guy. Every time I see it, it makes me laugh. Pronouncing things incorrectly. Rasasapafus. Oh, cool. At least your name was easy to say. Alright, what do you have? Ooh. Aether Current. Why are the Matanga everywhere? Has this town fallen? What are Matanga? What? Sounds like a dance. Ah, your face. It's known to me. You're the warrior who fought for the mole in Nadam. Nadam. What is Nadam? I forget. It sounds familiar, but I don't recall mole. I am Ogul of the Katain. It was your bravery and skill which inspired me to embark upon my own hero's journey. Are they talking about the Azim Steep? I think they are. Yet how I have foolishly blundered into a den of Matanga. Why do these others walk without fear? Do they not care if they are slaughtered? These Matanga are not like the ones on the Azim... I was right! The Azim Steep! Okay. The Matanga are not like the ones in... Yeah. No doubt, I do not doubt your word, but grandmother would say and would warn me, if you encounter a matanga, you turn your tail and flee as fast and as far as you can. They're talking about how they're racists, right? Her tales were awful and bloody, and so now the very sight of them, the terror rises unbidden. No, I cannot stay here. I must earn enough coin to buy passage from this nightmare island as soon as possible. It's always right to be afraid. Well, maybe not. I'm the warrior of light. I can fight them off. I can fight off 1,000 of them. I beg you stay at my side for a time, just until I meet with this Cancana person and the sailors told me about. Okay. She said to have worked a work that pays a fair wage, so we'll see what she has for me. All right. Let's help this person get back to the Azim Steep in exchange for an Aetherite credit. The only one that I know how to get right now. Because I don't know how to get the ones without that require searching. Wait, what am I doing? Travel. Not shared fate. Travel. Aid the current. No information to display. What? But these, whatever. Okay. This song still, yo, that. This person kind of looks like Aizen from Tales of Berseria. Kind of. Mostly just the coat and the hair. Oh. Oh god, I'm so scared. Found out that they're also one of the elephant people. Oh no. By the Dusk Mother. No one told me a Cancana was a Matanga. Could I ask you to speak with her in my stead? Oh, poor child. You're not racist, are you? Well, welcome to Yedlimad, traveler. I am Cancana. This is my job to assign the right work to the right workers. Might I have your name? This person's name is Ogul. They're the ones that want to work. Nemi and Ogul. What's it? Let me jot those down. Are we gonna get roped into this? Oh, grandmother, why? Why did it have to be a Matanga? Is your companion quite alright? Oh, they're just shitting themselves. An understandable reaction. The Gajasura tribe have done much to stain the reputation of our people. Oh, okay, so there's two separate tribes and only one of them is racist. You are looking for work, though, yes? Many have been forced to take what they can and get since the troubles began, so I'm afraid all the simple jobs are gone. As for what's left, I only have tasks fit for seasoned fighters. Does that sound like something you could do? Well, it's something I could do, and they're from the Azim Steep, so I could assume they're good at fighting at least. If I can fight, lest you doubt my skill, is likened to that of the Dragonbane, the legendary Kahazol herself. I am not familiar with this name, but you sound formidable indeed. Why don't we start you out on the escort duty then? A group of artisans set off to harvest material and ask that I send a prospective protectors their way should they happen to enlist any. What? You already set off? Is our duty not to escort them? There is to be a ritual dance performed in the Kajaya footsteps. They'll need incense and costumes for the dancers and such. The entire thing was decided rather suddenly, so there's no time to waste. Oh man, my reading ability, it's terrible. And it's only getting worse as time passes. I've been awake for too long. And these artisans you speak of, do they also include Matanga in their number? Yup. It was an Arkasodra who submitted the request. I hope it won't be a problem. Oh, it will be. Oh, not at all. I look forward to fainting at the feet of my most feared enemy. Nemia, I cannot do this alone. Pray lend me the strength of the victor of the Nadam, and half the reward for this task will be yours. I mean, sure. The artisan didn't plan to venture far. Leave Yedli Mad to the west, and you should soon come across your employer. Okay. Then that's where we shall meet. You'll find me there, yes? Sure. You go on ahead. Yo, can you believe this person? Can you believe this girl? I just came up with a very racist joke in my head, and I probably shouldn't. I shouldn't. Oh no. Oh, they actually weren't that far at all. Oh, you must be our belated escort, yes? Oh, cool. Pull it together. Glad to have such courageous. Is your companion not well? She seems a touch shaky. Of course. I should have thought of it before. I shall harvest the necessary ingredients while the artisan stays here. That way I have no need to fear him or being harmed. Perfect. Okay. Don't judge a book by its cover, man. Judge him not by the tusks of his mouth, but by the blue of his nipples. That went somewhere. I must say this is less than ideal. My people are already scattered across the wilds, and I wanted someone to roam around and ensure they were safe from attack. If is your friend perhaps frightened of the Arcasodra? I have met such travelers before. Well, no matter. If you could patrol the area here as I asked, I must attend to my own harvesting. Yeah, it's no problem. So, okay, Ogle is running through the wilds alone. Keep an eye out for her as you continue my patrol. Okay. I got two things that. Oh! It's my favorite mount. Just look at the good boy. Ah, wait. It looks like a tropical. This would make a nice picture. This is like a vacation photo. That's what it looks like. Plus, it's so pretty here. It looks like a pastel painting or something. Okay, so that's for the storyline. This way. I love these things. They're so cute. I even have a while ago. They for one of the spring events, they had a Spriggan jacket, so that you could kind of cosplay as one of these things, and it's so cute. I actually have it set to one of my glamour palettes. Whoa! So you're scared of these tiny little elephant things, but not okay. Oh, time to fight! Oh no, that was too early. Where's my Blood of the Dragon? Okay. So Blood of the Dragon is completely removed now? Can you only do life now? I guess it's just something we have to figure out as we go. Because I thought the whole deal was that this is just a passive now. So when you do moves like Wheeling Thrust or Fang and Claw, it's supposed to build up Blood of the Dragon meter automatically, but I didn't get anything. I only got the eye from the jump, but okay. You must think me foolish. I was so absorbed in my task that I failed to notice the ground shaking at their approach. Still, my injuries are light and my satchel is full. Thanks to you, I think I can make it back to town in time to meet the others. Well, looks like they were able to hold their own, at least. Good going, Ogle. Gasp. What happened? Did you slay that beast? You know it. That was a near thing. I took the first one by surprise, but the second, knowing a Matanga stood at my back, my mind froze and my body refused to obey. Oh man, come on. Grandmother taught me that we should fear. Is this gonna hit me? Ah! Couldn't have done that somewhere else, machinist lady? You mind? I'm trying to talk to this person. Oh no, I reset it entirely. They just came back. They respawned. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Back to where we were. Grandmother taught me that. I said it again. Why can I not pronounce grandmother? Taught me we should fear wash over us like water, but to my name, I could not have failed her more thoroughly. Not so sound, ungrateful Nemia, but why do you follow me? For the Aether Current. We were to patrol? Forgive me. I should have waited for orders instead of running off alone and putting lives in peril. Yeah, you should have. Come, we should return to our employer. I was about to say Emperor. I want to be sure that the wounded man reached safety. Alright. I have that same glamour she's wearing. I guess it's a popular one, because I've seen a lot of people with it. Fat Boko! I love him. A few people are talking to him. A colleague told me of his rescue, although you had hoped for an escort from the start. Imagine if you hadn't come at all. I've sent him and the others back to our workshop, so consider the duty with us complete. You have my thanks. As for your payment, that you can collect from Kankana. Right, I suppose we're to report to Kankana now. Alright. A good day's work for a good day's pay. Alright. I'm here for my paycheck. Ah, there you are. Your employer expressed satisfaction with your work, so congratulations on a job well done. As a response to the recent chaos, the upcoming ritual was hastily planned, to say the least. As a consequence, the artisans have been hard-pressed to make anything ready. But when times are hard, the people of Thavenir rely on such traditions to renew their faith and bolster their hearts with the teachings of the divine. The death of an artisan would have thrown the whole thing into disarray, and thus your rescue was timely indeed. Please accept your payment, half each as agreed upon. Sweet. Plus I get an extra bonus of getting an Aether Current. You intend to work further? I may have something for you. If so... Ooh! Another Aether Current... No. I'm good. Thank you, though. You like had my ear for a moment, but then you lost me. I mean... Yeah, that's kind of it for now. Whoops. There we go. Don't look at all my unfinished quests. I'll get to them eventually, I swear. I have that bird. Cool mount. You do not see Mastaya nearby, but the elevated ground up may provide a better vantage point. Alright, let's go to higher ground. Oh man, they really do need to get close to the tower, don't they? Oh, Mastaya. He might already be dead. Our son. I'm coming as fast as I can. Not very fast, though. Oh, I passed it. Whoops. How did I not notice? I mean, oh. That's why. I didn't pass it. Well, I did. But I needed to go up. It's weird that we're fighting elephants in this zone. I guess they're saving all the good monster designs for further in when we actually seeing, like, you know, the shit hit the fan. You do not see Mastaya from here either. Oh, our boy's probably already at the tower. Where are you looking? No, leave me alone. Help! Someone, help! Mastaya's voice. It came from the north. God. I'm coming! This feels appropriate. This feels appropriate. The color of this wolf, the song it's playing, and the setting just feels so appropriate. Okay, another battle. Another battle. Why don't we try our AoE combo? Let's see. Oh, that feels good. Oh, they stunned me. They stunned me. Oh. I'm still not getting Blood of the Dragon, though. I'm not entirely sure. Well, I mean, let me see. Okay, I have both eyes ready now, but fuck. Do we just not get Blood of the Dragon anymore? How does it work at level 60 then? Or whenever you get traits. Life of the Dragon, Blood of the Dragon. Increase the potency of jump to... Okay, so you just don't get... Oh, okay, okay. You don't get the cool blue aura anymore. It's red or nothing, huh? That feels weird. But, okay. Well. Alright, we ditched Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan... and ditched it for Kaioken or something, I guess. Whatever, man. Whatever. Apparently they're ditching Super Saiyan in general. Or Goku is, at least. Now his whole thing is Ultra Instinct. Huh? Where did they go? Why are you here? What do you mean? I'm protecting you. I see you found him in time. Of course. A mother cares. You and your friends came to look for me? I don't know how to thank you. Money would be nice. I'm not above asking my child for money. On my way home, I took a moment... fuck. A moment to rest and think. To stop and rest. Think about what to do about, well, everything. And then those men came. Abductors, kidnappers. We heard that the Arakasoda were being targeted. Surely you have as well. Perhaps it's best if we took refuge in the city. Yeah, I mean, it's like right there, dude. I don't think you want to go anywhere near... Like, this town is done for. It just... Take it off the map. Erase it. They're probably dead already. Or if not dead, being used for summoning. We've considered it, me and the others, but fishing is all we know. The ocean all we have. Dude! You had a... The ocean was also in that town we were just in. See, that's your decision to make, but you should take care not to travel alone. Okay, you're just making things more complicated. A question, if I may. Yep. 'Tis our understanding that strange fiends have emerged from the tower. What canst thou tell us of these beings? Well, not much, I'm afraid. I have no idea what they are. They're Garlean. But I've heard of some bear an unsettling resemblance to our divinities. Oh! Talking about the primals. Okay, yeah. So, I guess we're gonna fight one soon. For that reason, some have taken to calling the tower Zot. House of Divinities in the old tongue, it means. That kind of ominous aura, I feel like that name is just very not fitting. Divine is not the first thing that comes to mind when looking at that. But they're not true divinities. They're monstrous imitations that bring only death. Yeah, because primals don't do that already. To have one's faith so twisted in a grievous indignity and full of justified art thou in thine outrage. Know that 'tis for no other purpose but to neutralize the tower that we have journeyed to this land. In time, we may be forced to contend with these false gods, and thus we would learn all we may about them. Wilt thou not tell us of thy divinities and their true nature? All right. Come all the way to save us? Really? To think I had you peddling fish? Yeah, my thoughts exactly. I haven't had to do stuff like that since 2.0. But to answer your question, yes, of course. We would gladly tell you about our gods. We, I say, because I'm a terrible storyteller, and I ask my fellow villagers to do it. Sure. So please, come to our village. We're good gods-fearing folk, all of us, and we'd be honored to share our knowledge and fish. This guy's obsessed with fish. What sayest thou? Shall we pay a visit to Akiali? Let's do it. We're just visiting all new locales. Plus, Razat is beautiful. Like, fuck Charlie, and this place is awesome. Next housing district better be at Razat. I'm calling it now. Fucking do it, Square. Do it. Wonderful. Just follow the road west and down the hill. Can't miss it. Alright. What are we doing? Another... Oh, okay, I thought he was dramatically looking at the moon. What is that? 'Tis the simulacra of a Thavnarian god that are being summoned. If any doubt existed before, there can be none now. The kidnapped Hanish are imprisoned in the tower. I pray that we will be able to save them. Maybe. I mean, how many are there anyways? It seemed like that tower fit at least like a couple thousand people. Although indeed saving them will mean confronting their false gods, like is not. Aye, as you said, we will do well to study their religious traditions. To Akali. Akali. Alright. I should be ending the stream soon, actually. It's already like almost 6:30. Gotta take my dog outside. I might have to work tomorrow, which I hope I don't, but I probably will. I've been working 66-hour days. That's six days, 11 hours each day. And I'm so tired. But on the bright side, oh! Ether current! I guess this is how you're supposed to find them now. They want you to actually look for them and not use an ether compass. I might as well just take that off the hotbar then. Alright, attuning. That means I gotta put another one there. Another mount there. Okay, attuning with the ether, blah, 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 blah. Cool. Oh boy, it's gonna take me a lot longer to find them then. Especially if they hide them well. Okay, mount roulette. Whichever mount that pops up now is what'll go on that bar. Oh, that's kind of lame. I do like... Oh, hold on. Oh! Okay, so that suggestion I made earlier about keeping the button just so you can maintain Blood of the Dragon, that's... Yeah, you don't need that. You keep the eyes. Fuck downtime. You don't have downtime as a Dragoon does not exist now. It just does not exist. We keep the eyes now. That's so useful. Okay. I like that. Or downtime maintenance. That's what I meant to say. Welcome to Akiali, my friend. The name means white beach, and there isn't much here that... here save that. But please, make yourself at home. Your companions have already begun talking to everyone. Feel free to show yourself around and do the same. Any of us can tell you about our gods, but you could do worse. You could do worse than to start with Kanga and Old Hasveyada. They're free at the moment, as it happens. As it happens, I keep freaking burping up acid. You wish to know about our gods? What a curious visitor you are. Most want fish. In any case, I'm happy to oblige. Now, I don't know how it is whence you hail, but our isle is home to many gods. They can be divided into two groups: the Manusya, beings of wisdom who assume the form of men, and the Mgra. Okay. Beings of might who assume the form of beasts. Together, they are the divines. They are divinities. Their forms and personalities many and varied. And I'm sure we're gonna meet a bunch of them. Some are kind and gentle, others stern and temperamental, just like we mortals can be. All are possessed of great insight and experience, and by heeding their teachings, we strive to be better people and live better lives. Oh, that's ambitious, I guess. Next person. Ooh, Boko. Hasvedayada. Insisted in learning about our gods, you say? Heh, that's what I like to hear. Pick up your ears, then. Let's listen. Or prick up your ears. Prick up my ears. Both sound weird. In ancient times, the Manusya and the Murga deities who look like men and beasts, respectively, were locked in conflict. Eventually, seeking the wisdom of the Manusya, the Murga cast aside their own heads and took up those of their foes. Likewise, the Minutia coveted the might of the Murga, and so they too resolved to trade heads. Thus were born new gods possessed of both might and wisdom, and they ushered in an age of harmony between the two factions. From then on, a sign of their esteem for one another, the Minutia have worn animal faces, and the Murga the limbs of men. That's cool. I think I should stop the stream after this. I gotta take my dog outside. Poor buddy gonna have to go to the bathroom, and he's probably hungry. Isn't he, boy? Oh, he's napping. He's napping. Oh, cutie boy. Don't mind my baby talk. It's how I treat my dog. He is a precious little baby man. There you are. Learned a thing or two about our gods, I trust. While you were off taking to the others, I remembered something that that may be of interest. If you could let your friends know, I'll go ahead and fetch it from my home at once. Well, all right. Wonder what he's giving us. Cliffhanger. No? No. Not a cliffhanger. Okay. Okay. What's up? Apologies for the wait. I wish to show you this hanging scroll which depicts 3 of our most revered deities. We're gonna meet all 3, I'm sure. By all means, we should like to see it. Show me. Ooh. This is what we're going to be fighting? These are the Minutia you heard about them already, yes? 3 sisters. Oh, that's... We already heard mention of them. The central one is the eldest. Sinduruva, the goddess of wisdom. For this, alchemists hold her in the highest. To her right is the middle sister, Sanduruva. As goddess of wealth, she counts many traders amongst her followers. And on the left is Minduruva. This is reminding me of Micruba, the youngest sibling. She presides over the crafts and so is beloved by weavers. Neat. How's she with carpenters, though? Although each is worshipped for different reasons, the sisters are usually portrayed together in these works, which people keep in their homes for good fortune. Neat. Can I have one? I'm a weaver, so... plus I sell stuff. And I forget what the one in the middle was. In like fashion to Minutia, these deities of Eorzea preside over myriad aspects of life. And what of Murga, if I may ask? The Murga hold power over nature in ages past. They were revered as guardian deities in times of conflict. If you have occasion to visit our temples and ruins, you'll find their images there. Maybe they're the ones who are supposed to fight, because those 3 sisters, I don't know. They seem more of the peaceful type. Among them is a god who possesses a Gaja head, and he is venerated as the progenitor of the Arcasobra. I'll get used to these names eventually, I'm sure. It's gonna take a while, though. And then there are dragons. They occupy a special place in our history. Oh boy, I'm all too familiar. You worship dragons too? You guys don't worship dragons. You fought dragons. What? It said that an ancestor of the satrap, that's the ruler of Razatan, forged a covenant with a dragon divinity in ancient times. This divinity has since acted as the guardian deity of the satrap. Legend holds that if ever the satrap is in need, his dragon ally will fly to his aid. I wonder, maybe it's another one of Midgar Sormer's brood. Are we about to meet Nidhogg and Hraesvalger's sibling? That'd be cool. Oh, Tiamat too, but we haven't seen Tiamat yet. So we've met 4 of his, well, technically 3. Bahamut doesn't really count because he's an Elder Primal. You know, his original version dead a long time ago. Dragon ally. Yeah, just like Tiamat. You claim to be a terrible storyteller, but nothing could be further from the truth. The passion you bear for your faith is plain to hear. I am confident that the information you've given us will serve us well in their efforts to deal with the tower. Totally, I'm about to beat up 3 sisters. That is very kind of you to say. Thank you. I will pray for your success. Thank you. Right. I believe it's time we sought out Kryl's acquaintance. An alchemist by the name of Nidhana. According to Kryl's notes, we're to find her at a place called the Great Work, further north along the coast. Alright! I think that's where I'm gonna end it for today. I don't think I'm gonna try and stream most of the story, but you know, at the same time, with how I tend to be uploading on YouTube, don't hold your breath. I mean, I want to, you know, make this a proper series, even if it is streamed. So, even if I'm not able to stream it, I'll record it and upload it that way, but ideally I would like to stream it. But anyways, see ya!